All right. Well, we are back, huh? We're back at the 9 Club Stop and Chat. Today we have a very special returning guest. Mr. Louie Barletta is with us. Yeah. How are you?
You guys tricked me, man.
We got him.
Yeah. Roger tricked you.
First off, I'm not that special. I feel like I'm always on the show.
You are.
Every second full moon, I'm on the show or something.
Actually, that's right. We have done some on-location stuff with you. What was that for?
It was in Texas.
Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, you drove your tank out there. I remember the whole thing. Yeah, that was a lifetime of it. People love you, Louie.
Yeah. Oh, man.
You're a good time.
I love some of you guys.
Oh. we'll say
not Roger right now, because he told me I was only going to be on for like 20 minutes.
He said 20 minutes.
Now you guys have to hear my voice for like an hour or whatever this is.
2 hours.
Two hours.
2 hours.
All right, let's get going.
No less than 4.
I got things to do, people to fire.
I know, right? Listen, Enjoi is going good, huh?
Yeah.
You guys are on a warpath right now.
Dude, thanks for doing the 9 Club Enjoi collab.
Dude,
that was amazing.
We were just talking about that
you.
before the camera started rolling.
Yeah.
I mean, this was popular. It's a WWE, right?
Yep.
Or the F now. What is this?
Same thing. I think just like Enjoi, WWF, World Wildlife Foundation, kind of started cracking down on everybody using pandas and those letters, and so they changed to WWE.
Right.
But they still have all the WWF characters.
Sure.
All the classic dudes, so.
Right.
But that collab was fantastic.
So sick.
Yeah.
And we just were a small part of that. There was a bunch more.
There was some, we started it with you guys, and secretly, we're going to end it with you guys.
Ooh, okay.
All those people who keep DMing me about a Roger or Steez's.
Yep.
LD, like, they're in the works.
I didn't get one. I need one.
You need one?
Yeah.
You got one.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh, I wanted another one. Shit.
2?
Yeah, I want 2.
Yeah.
You got one of the most popular ones, man.
Who?
Me and Gene.
Listen, I'm not a big...
The WWE announcer.
I know. I'm not the biggest WWE fan. I've never was a wrestling fan, but those boards were... I mean, like you said, you get DMs, and I got DMs, and those things went in a heartbeat, bro.
Yeah,
I think, what did we have, like 100 of them each? Or something like that?
I think we had 100, yeah.
I mean, those things just were gone in a blink of an eye.
I mean, it's one of those things. Also, shout out Tom Lesnar for drawing them. Like, great
Killed it.
artist.
Yeah.
Like, he does that. He did a board series. I don't know if you remember this, back around 2004-ish, and it was like Madonna,
Prince.
Billy Idol, Prince. Like, there's a line in Bag of Suck Jerry Sue does, and I just fucking called him by his full name.
Jerry Sue.
That's probably the first time I've ever done that. See what you guys do to me on the show?
It's good because people listening now know that you're talking about Jerry Sue.
You're just name dropping. It's
Now
all good.
They're not trying to figure out, like...
I just name dropped.
They're not leaving comment. Who was he talking about at 319?
But he has that line in Bag of Suck where he does like a trick up the 3 and then tray flip off the 3. Like Fakey flips up the 3.
Oh, the 3 up, 3 down.
3 up, 3 down.
Yeah.
Bro.
He was like one of the first dudes to...
We got it right here.
Oh, shit.
But that's the board.
But that's the Tom Lesnar board, Prince board.
What? Shit. Let's get a little slow-mo on this.
Look at that Tom Lesnar graphic.
Wow. So this was an Enjoi board.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dude, this line's insane.
That's gnarly, by the way. Yeah,
Fakey flip up.
Oh, my God.
And it's even... That spot is so hard to skate.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's really close to the wall.
And that wall is like...
And there's a big crack right in front of it.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
Jeez. It's like the most... Let me do the most uncomfortable line
Oh, my God.
possible.
Awkward as shit.
For sure.
Yeah.
But he killed it. So that was a graphic.
Yes. And it's just timeless because he's got that Prince graphic too. It's so sick.
So what year did that come out? That Prince graphics?
About 2004, 2005-ish, something like that. And then we reconnected with Tom to do this WWE, like WWF collab.
Yeah.
Because like those characters were so good that he did then.
Rare.
Yeah.
I'm like, this guy is going to nail these boards for
and
sure.
he fucking did.
Oh, my God.
Definitely.
Yep.
How did you get all the WWE characters on these graphics? That seems like so many different characters to work with and to connect with.
A lot of licensing deals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was that just like you had to connect with WWE or them specifically, or?
We have people.
Yeah.
Dark people.
Did you come up with it? Were you like, This is. I love. Do you like wrestling? Are you a fan?
Are you a fan of collabs?
You guys really, you have the hard-hitting questions here.
We're ganging up, dude.
I mean, I think that collabs are just a thing of like what brands do now. Just like in the 80s, maybe you didn't ride fucking tail lappers or birdies or anything like that, but your company still made them.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think collabs are just what brands do now, and they invigorate, excite people, get people talking about your brand.
Prevent lawsuits.
And it prevents lawsuits. If we were World Industries circa 1992, like, we would be doing all sorts of rad shit. Unfortunately, we've had so many cease and desists that you could fill the Library of Congress with. You know, like, it's pretty nuts how much the cease and desists have happened over the years that we can't legally. I mean, it's funny because we'll get artists all the time like, Louie, I want to do a board series. Louie, I want to do some art for Enjoi. I'm like, yeah, come on, bring it on. And it's like, you know, Mickey Mouse, like, stabbing somebody or something. And it's like, dude, okay. Like, if you have your own character, you know, if you have your own art, like, you clearly just ripped off Jean-Michel Basquiat. Or, you're ripping off Walt Disney. Like, you know, if you're an original artist and you have something to bring to the table, amazing.
Sure.
But if you're, I mean, no offense to anybody who loves Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and draws them doing funny shit in modern day culture or whatever, but we can't use it.
Yeah,
You know, we can't do it.
Exactly.
You're stealing somebody else's art.
Right.
So.
And you're putting the company in a weird position too, you know, of like a cease and desist, because cease and desists are like, let's talk about that really quick, because they're different, right? It could just be like, hey, just stop producing it. Or it could be, hey, we want royalties, or hey, you owe us this amount of money. There's different levels to it, correct?
All the above, and also like the ramifications of why they want it or don't want it.
Okay.
Like, we've had ones where it's like an alcohol company going like, hey, dude, we don't want our labels on things that are promoted to children.
There you go.
Like, if some mother found that and thought some whiskey company was actually making skateboards and giving them to children, like, they would get into a lot of trouble as well.
Yeah.
So in a strange way, they don't want to be at fault for what people are doing, you know.
Makes sense.
It's pretty gnarly. I mean, there's some, I don't know, some pretty famous bad incidences in world history where somebody was wearing a T-shirt that had nothing to do with what was going on, but you're forever ingrained in your brain of that dude wearing that shirt.
Exactly.
You know, and it's like, yeah. So collabs don't always happen because they also are like, what are you doing this for? What is this? Like, no, we don't want to be associated with that.
Yeah.
You know? So it's kind of a written thing, like, where everybody's like, okay, here's what's on the table. You either like it or you don't, you know? And with WWE, we get thrown collab ideas all the time. And with Enjoi, I'm pretty much like, what's the brand recognition, or what's the like correlation with,
what's the point of it?
What's the point of like putting Snickers on an Enjoi board? Like, I don't know, you know, but like My Little Pony, that's pretty sick.
What if the Snickers is coming out of the panda's butt?
Yeah. Okay. See, now you got an idea going, you know, but that's what we do, right?
Yeah.
We think of, you know, if we were going to do collabs, I'd be like, I want Swiss Army knives. I want like rad shit.
Totally.
But that doesn't really correlate with what the brand's on trend doing.
Sure.
You know?
A lot of companies just do collab just to do them. Seems like.
Yeah.
And they know, maybe they know it'll sell because there's a certain audience.
And some of those brands, like, it hits and it's awesome. And other ones, you look at that brand and you're like, wow, like, they're just making whatever.
Sure.
You know, like, so with Enjoi, we try not to do that. We try and make it where it kind of makes sense and it's kind of fun. And we try and pick things that are also willing to just make fun of themselves. Yeah. You know, which was what was really hard for us with WWE. You know, we want to do a collab with you guys, but we're kind of going to make fun of you. And we're going to have like pretty crazy drawings of your guys and and they were down.
They were down.
You know, some of them were down, some of them weren't. Roger, I don't know how long we went back and forth with the character we have for Roger, but the guy just was not down.
No.
He was like, oh, I don't like the drawing. Draw it again.
Yeah.
I don't like this drawing. Draw it again.
Wow.
Did you have to do it with every character?
Pretty much every single character, either WWE had to
sign off
on it, or that if that person owned their own likeness, then we'd have to get them to sign off. Some were super cool. Like Macho Man's estate was like, you guys doing a Macho Man skateboard? Randy loves skateboarding. We'll send you some of his outfits if you guys need it. What? Wow. Yeah. I was like, oh my God.
So you have a museum now at your house.
I was sitting there looking at my keyboard like I'm going to type out my address and get these things. And then it's like the practicality of it, or like, what am I going to do with it?
Right.
You know? I have to give it back. So.
Whose character was he?
Macho Man was Deeds.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
Nice.
But it was, go completely opposite. And another character, I won't say who, was like, got to make my package bigger.
Oh,
damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Just wasn't enough.
He was hyper focused on his package.
Yeah.
He wanted a nice big one.
Yeah.
He knows you're marketing
Dang.
to kids.
Yeah, dude.
Jesus.
So
Did you end up making his package bigger?
Yeah. So he would sign off on it. I mean, it was like, it's just like skateboarders. You have the dude who you're like, you got this, bro, next try. Or you got the dude like, you can't do this, fucking just stop. Like, every person's like motivation is different.
Sure.
Some of the WWE guys were like, I love this idea, this is great. Some of them you had to like explain to them what we're doing, and you know.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Entice the situation.
yeah.
So-
So that made it a lot harder because other collabs, it's just an entity, and you're just talking to suits.
Yeah.
So this was more.
Individual.
It was, yeah, and also
Which I understand. I mean, listen, if some other company, if like Mars Bar were going to do a thing of you, you'd kind of want you to be portrayed in a certain way, not all some goofy, weird character on a candy bar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like to a certain degree. Well, maybe I'm talking to the wrong person.
He's had a bowl cut for like 25 years.
Maybe
I wear glasses now. Like, dude,
I know. I would
what
be.
are you talking about?
I would be a little bit like,
Yeah,
let me
yeah.
see that before you put it out there to the masses. You know.
What?
This
Just
is
put this
huge.
on and you're gonna pay me?
So if you took your hat off
Where do I
right now with the
sign?
bowl, if you took your hat off right now with the bowl cut, just like magically, like just go into place.
Oh, dude, it's like,
He's doing it.
let's see if I could do it.
There it is, bro.
Is it pretty much bowled out?
It's in the bowl cut
So rad.
immediately. Oh God! Listen, that's your look,
It's
though,
just-
bro.
it
is.
been-
It's solid still, dude.
I was born with it.
I know.
What can I say? I'm just kidding. I had to grow it out. It's part of why I was
Down here.
down here. I'm in like that new video game session.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm gonna be a character. So
Amazing.
yeah, I was
dude.
like, well, dude, I got to bring the bowl cut
gotta
back
be-
to this, dude. Nobody wants to
So
play old
rad.
man Louie, you know? Like they want bowl cut Louie. You know?
yeah.
So I had to
They
grow.
want Maple Louie.
So I had to grow it back out.
Well, you're never
so
old man
sick.
Louie because nobody knows your actual age. So you know.
oldish. I'm 21 now.
No, you see,
Going,
he's always lying about it.
going to the bars.
Amazing.
Pretty awesome.
So the WWE thing is still going. This is like a long time collab that's going on. It's not just one and done.
Well, I mean, it's because we put time into it. You know, when you're, you know, you can go into a tattoo shop and be like, I want number 17, and you're in and out.
Yeah.
Or you could be like, this is really me.
Right.
You know, and that's how we run our collabs. So they're going to be a little bit longer, but it's because we're putting in a lot of effort into like with you guys. We hit you guys up who your 3. I mean, we didn't.
Top.
You
It was a
didn't
Your
get to
process.
No, I didn't.
pick. You didn't get to pick because I really wanted you to be Mean Gene.
Okay,
Because
okay.
he's the main.
Makes sense.
He's the main dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Kelly Hart. I mean,
Yeah.
had to be the mouth of the South.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but everybody else, well, we gave everybody like a couple
Yeah,
choices.
Jerron picked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Coco Beware does not want to.
Yeah, he just did not. He was not
wasn't
down. He was one that was not down. So for whatever reason,
Yep.
nothing
well-
personal. I don't think against Enjoi or Jerron. It
Yeah.
just
Right.
was. But I get it, man. Like if I don't know, if I was famous for something and there was this guy putting his name on something of my image that
Right.
that I wasn't into,
Yeah.
like it's fair enough.
Oh,
you
wait a
know?
minute. That's
maybe,
a good.
Maybe rollerblades.
What?
Yeah, maybe, man, maybe.
That's an interesting point because it's their character,
It's their character.
but it's our names on it.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
was that a something that you had to like
Definitely.
talk through with
oh
them?
my god, definitely.
Like, why is Mean Gene? Why is he Chris Roberts?
Like
what is
I'll
going on
like,
here?
I'll leak some shit right now.
Oh, please. Okay. Exclusive.
Nine Club
do it.
exclusive.
Exclusive. Ah, yes.
So we're doing day one with The Rock.
Wow.
And, dude, I sold it to them so hard.
Oh, really?
I was like, here's his cheese and crackers part. Here's Skater of the Year, day one song.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like the
video
Rock,
games. I did the whole 9 with
you did a full, like...
yeah.
You
Oh,
had
yeah.
to upsell it to make sure that they solidify.
So they knew.
Yeah.
Did The Rock see it and be like, yeah, I'm
The
down?
Rock, he absolutely was like, I want to see it.
Oh, okay.
So he knows about Day One song.
I guess, but I was more stoked that he knew about Enjoi. But yes, Kelly, he also knows about day one.
Both you guys.
But
yes.
no, he definitely dude, he wanted to see it. He wanted to get the approval.
Yeah.
We explained who day one was, and he
Okay.
was he was totally down.
Nice.
It was pretty rad. The only thing he was not stoked on, no Rock on pink shirts.
No Rock on pink shirts.
Yeah, we put his image on a pink shirt, and he was like, I like every other colorway, just not the pink one.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
So you changed
We changed the color, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but-
okay. I am a fan of The Rock. I think
Oh,
he's
me too.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
he's a funny dude. Like, I follow him on Instagram. He's always taking shots at himself. He's always
the best.
talking shit. He's cussing. He just seems like a real dude. He's not putting on a front for his social media. He's
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
He's just talking shit.
Yeah.
Which I like.
Me too.
I think
Me
it's
too.
just real.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's clearly obvious. I like anybody who takes fun of themselves
Exactly.
and just takes
take
it all in
themselves too
stride.
serious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
life's short, dude.
I know.
Why get too serious about things?
Yeah.
You know,
Seriously.
just don't be a burden on other people, and you're all good.
There you go. There you go.
All right, we're done.
So,
Thanks, guys.
that guy's trying to get out of here so quick, bro.
Dude, I'm not I get hit up to do podcasts, and I'm always like,
Oh.
dude, I do not want to do this.
Yeah, I only do the 9 Club.
I do. I do say that.
who's
thank
hitting
you.
you up to do podcasts?
I don't want to. I don't want to say.
don't wanna-
I don't want to. I don't
why?
want to blow you out.
Come on,
No.
blow us out.
Actually, I got a fun fact. This has nothing to do with the 9 Club, but you ever hear the term "the whole 9"? I
The
just
whole nine,
read this
yeah.
the other day.
The whole 9 yards? Is that-
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was 9 yards in a World War II fighter aircraft ammunition belt.
Really?
The
So
whole
when you
9
give
yards.
somebody the whole 9 yards, it means you just
Unload on them.
unload.
Okay.
That's where it comes
That.
from. Fun
Wow.
fact. There's my fun fact. All right, dudes, I'm
Learn
out.
something
We're giving you the whole 9 yards. Bro.
Damn it.
Kind of can be used in a different context as well, giving you the whole 9 yards.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we'll keep it to the military
Yeah, well,
ammo shit.
there you go.
How's your tanks doing? Everything good?
Yeah, doing all right. That's
Okay.
part of why I was coming down here. I had to
Oh.
do the video game thing.
Yeah.
Do some tank stuff.
Did you drive the tank down?
I did not drive it down. It's
Oh.
broken right now. That's why I was down here looking for parts.
Where do you look?
Not
Where do you go to look for tank
I was
parts?
Not
ask
an
that.
easy, not
Like-
an easy thing.
You're going to no. You're not going to Target. You're not going to Walmart.
Do they have those on eBay?
like eBay? Maybe we did talk about. Okay,
I ain't
listen.
saying, dude.
He
I
doesn't
don't
want to
like-
tell anyone.
I don't
Yeah.
want to blow my spots out, man.
Listen, you were like
These
one
are
of our
rare.
first people on the show, and we did talk about eBay.
We did, dude. I'm still
still-
psychotically addicted
Okay.
to it.
Really?
Yeah.
Selling and buying?
Just buying, man.
Oh, wow.
I'm terrible at selling stuff. I'm not a hoarder, but
Right.
it's like the things I want to sell. I'm like, it's not worth. It's worth more than that.
But Jerron, he started his own eBay page, and he's selling all his boards.
Yeah, I
and stuff.
saw
Yeah.
that. I
Yeah,
saw
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It actually. So, I mean, like all of us, you just have boards you
Oh
just
my
kept
God.
or have. And after I saw that on the 9, I was like, dude, I want to dig through some boxes and see what I find.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
dude.
But I don't know. I don't know what that stuff's worth, and it's like.
That's kind of why you let the people decide, right?
Then
You put something up.
You pull it out, and you're like, dang.
It brings you back.
Do I want to get rid of this?
If you have doubles,
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
put
but
it.
if you
I'm
have
gonna put it
doubles-
back in this cardboard box and put it back in the closet and never see it again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
what it
it's
does.
really yeah.
Do you have a bunch of stuff saved?
A lot of unintentionally saved stuff. Like I mean, when Enjoi started, I still had boxes of maple boards that we were writing.
Oh, wow.
So they were just like, okay, what am I never ever went to a skate shop not skate shop. I never ever went to skate parks and sold product.
Okay.
It just was never my thing. I just,
Really?
No, I don't know. I had a job. So it wasn't like I needed the extra money. went to work every day. I just waited till Friday to get my paycheck.
Yeah.
Like a real person.
Yeah, like an actual adult does. You know?
That's interesting because I feel like a majority of skateboarders, especially when they're coming up, they got no money, they'll sell stuff.
I mean, you
used to work at the pizza place. Is that what you're talking about?
Coffee shop.
A coffee shop.
But I did, go to like Crossroads or whatever and sell clothes once in a while. But decks, I just kept them. So there's like old maple one, old Enjoi boards. Like, so when John was talking about that, I was like, dude, oh my God, I got a bunch of crazy shit like that. Like,
Got any Sonic boards?
What's that?
Sonic?
No, I might. I didn't look into any of those boxes, but I did find because I went to my mom's house because a bunch of that shit's still at my mom's. And she was like, I got this bag of clothes, it's yours. And it was all Sonic t-shirts, old
Sick.
Think shirts, like just random.
Like cardigans?
No cardigans, like all that stuff was eaten by moss, dude. But no, I was
The
like
shirt survived.
old Sonic shirts and stuff like that.
Do you,
so DM me if anybody wants that stuff.
Used or new?
Used and new,
Okay,
dude.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any Mark Johnson maple boards?
Shit.
If you do, hold on to them.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would be pretty sick.
Hell yeah.
You weren't pro on maple, were you?
No. But I do definitely. I don't know if I have any new Mark boards, but I definitely have some used ones. He like actually had an interview when he was on Maple, and one of the boards he skated in that interview, he took it apart and gave it to me, and I just never rode it. But it's like this blue one with a painting that he did of himself, like standing there on it.
Oh, it's got like a little star.
It's
one?
Nah, this one just was blue and it had like this character. It almost looks like Bukowski.
Yeah.
But it was like he had a photo like nose sliding or 50-50ing this big ass handrail in San Jose. And you could just totally see the graphic and everything. So it's like I still have that one for sure.
That's amazing.
That's tight.
If there are other Mark boards, they were just random ones that I had. But like I have like Jerry's old Maple boards and stuff
so
like that.
sick.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
I definitely kept like that kind of stuff.
We tend to keep things. I mean, I picture myself. Listen, I mean, we all can dream, can't we? But it's like, nice house, downstairs, game room, boards on the wall, kind of museum-ish. Because otherwise, they're just in boxes.
I'm not like that at all.
But see, listen, like I said, I can dream, right? It's a pool table, ping pong, nice big mansion,
House on the hill.
huge house.
Do you have any
boards everywhere?
Do you have any boards on the wall?
No.
I come here for that.
Not my place
I don't
right
know
now.
if you have that.
I don't have a single skateboard.
I don't have
hanging.
nothing.
Yeah.
I'm a minimalist, so that's a dream, because otherwise, what am I going to do with that?
I mean, I got tons of shit on my walls, but just not. I think it's kind of weird.
I can't walk in and see.
I have a skateboard on my son's wall. You know what I mean?
Oh,
that's
there you
cool.
go. That's
Yeah,
rad,
yeah,
dude. That's rad.
But you're not walking into your foyer and your boards are there and
Like
it's
Brandon Beeble style.
Yeah.
that was
Dude, he had a bunch.
Yeah,
He had a collection.
yeah, he did. Yeah,
That was rad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool though, because he did have a house where people would come
Yeah,
all the time.
yeah.
But I don't know. It's
And
just,
that's the wall was perfect for it.
it was.
When you walk in, he's like,
Yeah.
holy
Oh, yeah.
It was like
amazing.
30 feet high. This wall,
I
It
have
led right into the pool room.
Yep.
And it had about
little game room and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
I have a skateboard. It's like this 1960s one. Like I found at a thrift store with clay wheels, but that's about the only.
That's sick though. I mean, that's history in
My-
That's all
skateboarding,
you
right?
need.
We were cleaning out some closet, and my wife found all these like I don't know picture frame things. It was like all these covers that I had, and she's like, "We should hang these up," and I'm like, "We should definitely just keep these in the closet." Like, no,
Isn't
we're
it-
not hanging this kind of shit up in my house, dude.
I feel like it's so weird that we have that kind of mentality
We still
where it's
hold
like
on to it though.
we hold on to it, but we don't want to
Yeah.
flaunt it or share it. We just like it's cool.
I actually,
here.
I actually didn't keep any of that shit. And then somebody was moving out, and they were like, "Hey, I have like some of your old covers," and like I was like, "Fuck," they were kind of thrashed, and I was like, "I should put them in. I should frame them."
Save
and
'em,
like,
Yeah.
save 'em.
I thought
Keep them safe, kept. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna hang them up, and this was gonna be awesome. And then after I got them back from like the framers, I was like, "Dude, this is like."
Should frame all nice.
Enough about me. Let's talk about me. You know, like, I'm like, dude, no, like,
Right.
I'm not hanging this kind of stuff up.
Frame them, then like make like sculptures and bring them to those actual spots.
Yeah, That would be sick.
Like on this day.
That's what I did with the the big VX in tilt mode. Like I'm filming Avery do the kickflip back tail.
Oh yeah.
One day I was cleaning out my garage and it was just in the rafters, and I was like, dude, we're never gonna use this ever again. So I took it back to that spot and just pointed it at the ledge and just like got my truck and left.
Left it there.
I was like, dude, some kid skating up, that'd be so sick if it was just there.
Either somebody has it or somebody came along and threw it in the trash.
Who knows? But yeah. But yeah. So when I say I have all those boards, I never collected any of that shit on purpose. It was just things that were lying around that I'd never used.
Sure.
So I'm not much of a like, ooh, I'm gonna. But it's weird because other like World War II shit, I'm like, I need to save this. This is for history.
Right.
But then when it comes to me and skateboarding, I'm like, sure, whatever. Like, this doesn't matter.
Fucking throw it away. No.
But it does matter though.
It does.
But just to you, it's a
And
you lived it.
A Uyghur board.
The Uyghur one, yeah, that's in the rafters too.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez, that thing is like 14 feet long.
I got a big garage.
Okay, perfect. So everything else good in the life of Louie?
Yeah.
Enjoy's going well.
Doing good.
You're friends with everybody, yet you're a what was it? Brand manager,
Brand manager.
Okay.
Do you guys have a team manager too, or you
Jeff
do it?
Davis, shout out Jeff Davis.
Hey, there you
sick.
go.
Okay.
All you kids out there sending in sponsoring videos, send them to Jeff.
Okay. don't flood your
What's his
DM.
Instagram?
But you have to, put on different hats. It seems like, it's like you're friends with everybody, but then you also have to be like a business guy.
Yeah.
Is that
for
ever
sure.
like difficult for you? Do you ever trip on that or whatever? Or like maybe you try to deal with it in certain ways of each individual person, or because it can get into little sticky situations, right? When you really have to talk to somebody.
Good question. I think because John probably could speak to this as well. Like early on doing tours, it was like Rodney Mullen was like driving the van, and he was like, enjoy team rider. But then we'd go home and I would be like, the things we talked about on tour, I would be like, okay, Rodney, now we're going to do this and we're going to do this. And Rodney would be like, put on his president of Dwindle hat and be like, well, don't have a budget to do that, or we can't do this. So I learned early on, like, to play both roles and try not to get people too excited about things. And it actually, like with Jeff, gets bummed. Because Jeff, we're on trips and he's like hyping stuff up and I'm like, I don't think that's gonna happen, dudes. But you're on tour and you're like, we want to do this next, we want to do that, and I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just going to the room, like
he's the realist, like
and Jeff is always just like, dude, you're shattering dreams. I'm like, I'm just trying not to like build up people's expectations for things that aren't realistic, and that's kind of I guess the curse of working with me, because everybody sees this side of me and it's like, woo, yeah, let's party.
The skaters like a vision board.
But then,
where they want to take the brand.
Yeah. But then there's the reality of like Monday morning, dude, I gotta like make sure the brand is still functioning and we're still on top of everything, And it is.
Yeah, but I'd rather have that personality than some stickler ass dude, like just constantly being that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Versus always have the business hat on. You like at least you know when and when.
Oh yeah. No, for sure. I mean, well, that's the thing. Like we got to go to Copenhagen this year. Which was crazy with vaccinations and trying to get all these AM dudes out there. And it was pretty wild. But Jeff went as the team manager this time, and I got to just be skateboarder. And it was like...
that's nice.
Dude, it was like me and Raj in Australia, dude. Like just... not that part. But no, it was fun. It was like I didn't have to like wrangle anybody. I just got to skate again, and it was like,
that's right.
It's a pretty awesome feeling.
That is great.
Pretty awesome.
Right.
So it's good having other people like you could lean on,
Yeah, that you can trust in that sense.
Yeah.
To get the job
totally.
done.
Does he shoot photos?
He shoots photos also, yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
Multi-talented.
He's a great dude, man.
That's awesome.
He's super good at marketing too.
Hey.
Don't steal him.
There you go. What's his number?
I've seen him out skating with a couple of young kids from Enjoi.
Out
and about in LA, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, no, he's a good dude.
Amazing.
He's a good dude, yeah.
Amazing.
It's it is you need that energy, that young energy constantly,
Yeah.
Like being around the young dudes. That's the one thing for me that's hard is, dude, I sit in front of a desk for like 9/10 of my work day.
Sure.
Like I get to skate on the weekends, and I don't usually want to go watch somebody skate a rail or a gap. I want to go skate.
Right.
You know, so it's hard for me to be around all the kids all the time because it's like I want to skate too.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
like
sure.
this is my only chance to skate is the weekends. So,
There you go.
You know,
You want to
so-
go skate what you want to go skate.
Yeah. But it's really rad. I was talking to somebody the other day about this. I'm like on my like 5th or 6th generation of kids like skating. You know, like all the kids I grew up skating with, they're grown up. They're grandfathers and shit. Like the next generation of dudes, they're all married and doing their thing, and you know the next generation's gone, and now I'm like hanging out with 22-year-olds again, and it's like, you know,
It's pretty interesting.
it is
Yeah.
trippy that
Interesting.
we are in this world where like, you know, like I know what the emoji fire means, you know, and like nobody else my age should know that, you know, they should be knowing about their 401ks and like AARP retirement fucking shit, you know, like
You're there throwing out hand emojis. and stuff.
yeah, dude, exactly. So it is kind of cool, but it's pretty trippy, you know.
Totally.
So it's good to have a dude like Jeff around who's like still in the mix with like.
I
the
feel
younger
like though
dudes.
with the business we're in, we have to know what the kids are liking.
Yeah,
and
you gotta
everything.
be
You gotta
hip,
be
hip to the fact that skateboarding. I mean, you gotta stay somewhat relevant.
mean,
to
yeah.
by-
what's good. And,
the kids are always going to win. You know,
Yeah.
they're the ones that are determining what companies are kind of surviving.
Yeah, and
to a
bu-
certain degree.
And by default, though, because we're still doing it and because we're passionate about it, you just know it all.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's not like if you had to have somebody study it, they'd never be able to understand what's
Yeah.
going on.
Totally.
But you see it because you're living it. You're at the skate park, seeing kids doing it.
Sure.
You're in the streets with dudes. You're at 7-Eleven, like buying buzz balls with them. You know, like it's just
Fuck is a buzzball.
it's just dumb. It's kid shit.
It's a tasty beverage.
It's
I
a
just
tasty.
know,
It's a
I-
tasty.
Oh yeah, I've
beverage.
seen those.
Oh, a little
Yeah.
ball in it. You
Yeah.
hit the ball.
Come on, dude. You go skating still. You know what this is.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's a good one.
But you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't know
reference.
that if you just were trying to study skateboarding. But if you just did it,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
second.
you know it for sure.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know what it is. So, yeah, sorry, dude. Didn't mean to throw you under the bus.
So, but that's cool though. I mean, Enjoy's going well. I mean, listen, you just said, I should say, 15 years for Bag of Suck.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, very monumental video. Also in skateboarding is huge. But congrats on that. That's
Yeah.
pretty fucking amazing.
Super dope.
I loved all those stories, by the way. But the
Oh.
behind the scenes stuff and all the things on
So
Thrasher.
good.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
had Kyle Camarillo on who filmed a lot of it and
Yeah,
edited it.
yeah.
And he was telling a story about MJ. He didn't even skate for Enjoi at the
Nope.
time, but he bought him a
Yeah.
computer
So
and all
good.
this stuff to edit on because
Yep.
it still meant so much
was-
to him.
Yeah.
Which
it,
is
it was still his. It was still his baby, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were all very passionate about it because we wanted to live up to what Mark had started, you know.
Mhm.
And even now, it's still like that, you know. Like it's like when I think about leaving Enjoi or something, I think like who could take this on? Like who would keep it
Right.
true to what we're doing and not
Yes.
end up just being just a collab brand,
Yeah.
you know?
Totally.
And that's
You know,
something to
and
be proud
that's-
of too, because you guys have definitely stayed this true. You know, maybe you've changed some Pantones here and there, but you've definitely stayed on a
We're still Pantone 144.
still. Just making sure.
I'll put that on my
good.
gravestone.
144. it had a couple other Pantones. So
we
just-
did.
Well, sticking with
They finally-
144.
But
finalized
I
it.
mean, with that, I think with
This is Pantone 144.
it is. That's how pathetic my life is. You know, you always have this thing of like, do you want this to define you, or like, is this what your brand is? You know, I always question what we're doing and why we're doing it. You know, and because I feel like you have to have somebody checking you. You know, if you're just you and your buddies, it's always like, yeah, this is awesome. You know, like till it isn't. You know.
Yeah.
Yes,
So-
man, you all day.
So for me, the Bag of Suck stuff was rad, and things that people don't understand is like that was like one phone call each, basically.
Oh.
Like, Jerry, do you want to do this? Yeah. Jason, do you want to do this? Yeah. It wasn't like I don't know this dude's number, or like, can somebody ask this dude? Like, So with all the dudes, like all the team guys, it was literally like just one text or one phone call, and everybody was down.
So
which
sick.
right out the gate was like, okay, this is going to be cool.
Yeah.
You know,
Definitely.
everybody's into it. You know,
Right.
the thing that I worried about though was that Bag of Suck was going to be our big thing for the year.
Okay.
And is that really what you want your brand to be? Was what it used to be, or what it still is?
Oh,
So for
yeah.
me, it was pretty difficult to really sign off on going full on with the Bag of Suck stuff. I mean, I love the fact that we were championing Jose Clark and
Yeah,
bringing
man.
shine to like all these dudes who made that happen. But I was also scared it was going to take away from what we are now.
Interesting.
So I was really worried about this, dude.
Okay.
I really was. And Bag of Suck stuff drops the exact same day Samaria's cover dropped.
Ooh.
So it was like, in my mind, like, dude, this is what we were, what defined us then, and we're still this relevant today.
This
we have
is where
we
you are.
have Samaria on the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same day it all drops.
Was that planned at all?
It wasn't, no.
Really?
No. I mean, we had talked about Samaria and the trick she was trying and
Oh.
stuff like that, but Burnett was super hush-hush about
I'm
about
sure
actually doing
behind the scenes there, they knew. Listen,
they had to have known.
Bag of
They-
Suck,
they had to have known, but
Samaria.
they didn't want to like.
right.
And I get it, because if I knew we were getting a Samaria cover, dude, we would have called New Balance and be like, Samaria's getting a cover, give her a New Balance ad.
Yeah.
I would call Ricta and be like, dude, Samaria's getting a
taking
cover.
over.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it would be a Samaria Thrasher.
Right.
And it would look like we bought the cover.
There you
so
go.
I think good on Thrasher for not
It's amazing.
letting us know.
For
'cause,
sure.
you
The cover's
know,
behind your drawing if you look at it.
What's that?
Oh, the Samaria cover. Oh, yeah. The kickflip over the
Oh, yeah,
thing.
kickflip hippie.
Kickflip hippie.
Yeah, kickflip hippie.
Super sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
good.
incredible.
Dude, she's
bro.
on. She's been killing it. The last street
Fuck
league
yeah.
she skated at too. She was
Yeah,
killing
she's on
it.
fire right now,
Yeah.
dude. She's on
so
fire.
good.
She's great.
So for me, it was really, really, really awesome that it was like Bag of Suck stuff and Samaria cover, like
Yeah.
all at the exact same time, showing like we're still
Still here.
doing
Like in
it,
your mind, did you
know?
want to like, okay, so we're going to do this Bag of Suck thing. Maybe we can come out with like a video, current video with everybody on there. Like, were you trying to go through all these like,
yeah, we actually have something dropping.
yeah.
I can't tell you right now because
What?
I
What
mean,
more exclusives? Come on.
nah, I can't
What?
tell you, but it'll be on ThrasherMagazine.com.
Okay,
Check it out.
Perfect.
But yeah, we have some new stuff dropping soon. So we had lined other stuff up, but the Samaria thing was just so rad that we pushed
Sick.
things back and moved things
Beautiful.
around.
Beautiful.
So yeah, we're doing it.
Yeah, all the stories.
It's not all beer drinking and shaving heads over here. we're actually lining things up.
Speaking of shaving heads, I gotta play the Caswell,
Yes.
bro. All this shit is so fucking good, you know.
I mean, dude, this was our house like every
Yeah.
night. You know,
I love it.
this one just happened to be filmed.
Did you guys get like a lot of ads done this way? Like,
Oh, totally.
it's like,
I mean, you got to realize, like, I'm not kidding. This was like on a random Tuesday night.
Just partying.
Casual lived like I think 4 houses away from me.
Wow.
Like, Jai lived at the house at the time. All these dudes, Ricky lived at the house. The whole idea of this night was that G1 wanted to get a mohawk.
Okay.
And then Caswell just would not shut up about like shaving his head. And that ended up happening. Fucking the raddest thing was while I'm shaving Caswell's head, Ricky Espinosa grabs the hair trimmers from my hand and just goes and shaved his eyebrows off.
oh,
Okay.
And me and Ricky had to go to work the next day. He worked with me at the coffee
the
shop.
coffee shop.
Wow.
So he went to work the next day, no eyebrows, and we're there working or whatever. And this girl walks up to us, and she's like, "Excuse me, can I ask you something?" And Rick was just like hungover, no eyebrows. He's just sitting there like this, and she's like, "Hey, are you into Gothabilly?" And after that, we just roasted him about that for so long.
Gothabilly.
Gothabilly.
Is that
I didn't even know that was a thing.
when you
But-
shave your eyebrows?
I
know,
guess.
what
I
is
don't
that?
know. It's like
Jeez.
rockabilly, but goth and
Oh.
rockabilly.
Oh, strange.
Wow.
Dude.
that was.
And this is the dead of winter, mind you.
I love the sideburns.
Yeah.
Someone, was it Jamie Thomas said he shaved his eyebrows and it was like the worst thing because when you sweat,
Yeah,
it just
it goes
goes
straight
right
down.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
And it takes for days to grow back.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Sometimes I might not even go back.
And you guys are just in your garage.
We were just in the garage. Casual got naked at one point. I sprayed him sprayed his dick with gold paint, and it like burned, and he was all fucked up. It got wild.
I love the fact that you guys
It
could
got
just.
wild.
Did Enjoi? I'm trying to think. Did Enjoi start off with just those ads, like parting ads, or did they ever have a skate ad?
No,
That's interesting.
I mean there was an ad of Jose and Caswell, and like Jose or Caswell's laying on the ground, so it looks like he has a boner, and Caswell's pole jamming over him. I think Caswell might have had a Benihana photo as an ad, but no, not too many skate ads.
Yes.
Caswell. I remember him on Renaissance. Wasn't that was that
Flying to the Moon?
Yeah, was that from San Jose? Renaissance?
Nah, I don't know.
He had like a long ass ponytail. There.
Yeah. I don't know.
Did you guys talk about Space Wease? I haven't watched the whole
Space
episode
Wease.
yet.
Oh no.
What is Space Wease?
Bill Weiss?
No, I know. but
well,
what-
don't add this to the.
We didn't talk about that.
Wasn't that an ad or something he had? Is that what it was?
Yeah, right.
I can't.
He was in like a Impala in space for some board brand he rode for.
Kingdom.
Kingdom skateboards.
Oh, I remember.
It's like Chris. What's his name?
Chris Gentry.
Chris Gentry.
Yeah.
The rapper.
yeah.
Rapper Chris Gentry.
And his wife. What was her name?
Rika.
What?
Rika.
Rika. I was randomly.
I go through like 9 Club episodes. Like, put it on, start working, pause, or work, and then something good is on. And I pause work and then watch.
Yeah.
So the Bill Weiss one I haven't like quite gone through yet.
I mean,
I was disappointed in the Bod Boyle one, man.
why?
Because the dude ripped. You guys didn't even talk about like how.
He didn't even want to talk. I don't even think he wanted to talk about skating.
Like the dude had a Thrasher cover. Can you guys do those things where you just show it right now? Like, bling.
I mean, we can. Yeah. I don't know.
Get on that, Tim.
I just wanted to hear that side of it. I don't want to hear about him talking about.
Well, you
work
are
stuff.
in the work. You're in that building,
Yeah.
right? So for us, it's interesting, and I hope for our audience just to kind of get a glimpse in the internal workings of skateboard companies and actually what goes into them and like who's running them.
Yeah, I know.
That also.
I feel like not as like
Passionate about that.
no. I'm not like, how do I say it? I think people forget like a lot of these dudes were like
Rippers.
ripping skateboarders,
Or
like
world
Don
champions.
Brown. Yeah, like
sure.
Bod won Munster in 1990 or something. You know, Don Brown was like this epic freestyle dude. Like, but people don't remember them as that anymore. You know, and it's kind of like, dang, dude. Like,
Do you think Bod was sitting there like, I can't wait for them to ask me about the questions about this? Like, that's the thing is like, we're just having a conversation.
no, because
so
Bod's super humble. And
I know.
wouldn't, like talk about
exactly,
that kind of
and
stuff,
that's
dude.
another thing. I
Yeah,
don't
and
think
that's
he-
why Bod's awesome. You know.
Yeah.
So,
but it is interesting because
but enough about Bod. Let's talk about me. Come on.
you're right. You're fucking right.
I'm
bro.
just kidding.
No, I love Bod's episode, and
I do too.
But I know what you're saying, though. It's kind of a hard thing because I mean, we could talk to people for 6 hours, you know, but
yeah.
you know, I think we got the meat and potatoes of it. Like,
No.
he was a great skateboarder, but
Yeah.
I don't know. That business side interests me a lot.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, he's always going to be a skateboarder, but he's probably spent majority of his life doing more likely on the business side versus the skating side.
True.
Yeah.
So I think that's more.
I guess it's just crazy because what me and Bod's relationship has been so intertwined over the years, you know, because I started out like with Sonic and all that stuff. It was through NHS, and it was like during that time where Bod was doing sales at NHS, and he would like instead of mailing me packages, Bod would like show up at my house with Crux on his way home from work.
Amazing.
And it was
sick.
like, I don't know. It was just really cool to see him go from just like a sales dude to like
Big boss.
the boss.
Boss,
Yeah.
You know, and it's
Yeah.
like it's pretty rad to see. Like people forget like it's a struggle, and you have to be cool and not burn bridges. And
Fuck yeah.
you know, there's a
Right.
reason why there's not a lot of people in the industry. You know, it's a
Yeah.
tough fucking.
But I also
business, you
think
know?
it is
So-
important for, you know, skateboarders out there to know who's behind these companies, you know, because there may be, I mean, listen, for instance, there might be a person who's like, oh, you know, like fuck Dwindle or something.
It's all
You know what I mean?
suits.
Like it's all, whatever. But then when you break it down to the meat and potatoes of it, it's like
This dude ripped. This dude ripped. This dude ripped.
All
Yeah.
skaters.
legitimate
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
skateboarders that come from this and
Yeah.
bleed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, like I'd be fucking horrified if somebody was like, oh, Rick and Mike, those are the dudes who run Girl, and that's it.
Right.
You know, like no, those dudes have you seen the FTC videos? Like, no,
Exactly.
these dudes are skate gods,
Right.
You know, first
Right.
and foremost, you know, and it's like, that's what I don't want to lose from this. Cause like Roger said, all of a sudden one day they're just suits.
Yeah.
Totally.
They're just dudes signing paychecks, and you forget, like, dang, these dudes were
In the
the
van at one
dudes.
point, yeah.
Yeah.
They
And I
were
think
the
through the
dudes.
generations, that could get lost
Yeah.
because of maybe
So
these
that's what I'm
kids
saying.
that
It's your
don't do their
fault, dude.
homework.
It's
You
your
know,
fault, man. You should like be elevating.
Well, you
these
gotta.
guys.
I mean, you also
he
gotta
talked
skate. You
about
also gotta
his
be skating
skating.
around too. Like, you know,
Yeah.
kind of stay somewhat relevant in that sense.
No, for sure.
You know?
No, for sure.
true,
for
true,
sure.
true.
How do you? So what's when you work with Bod now? What's it like? Like, what do you get stuff approved by him, or is that how it goes? Or like, I don't really know what like the work schedule is like out there at Dwindle.
Yeah, I mean, we get, you know, like Weiss has his brands that he runs, and I run Enjoi, and Bod oversees all of that and just make sure we hit our deadlines for everything. It's such a, how do I say it? We're on such a set schedule because we're so far out with how product has to be made, to ship, to get to shops and all. It's not like fuck, we got $85. Let's screen 10 boards, you know, or whatever, you know. It's like we're talking about crazy amounts of money, and like,
do you get a budget like the year before, or do you present things to him like, can I get a budget to do this?
we work them out.
Yeah.
We work them out. Like I already gave up. I already like turned in my proposed trips, all that shit for
Okay.
next year. So we're gonna review that soon, and then I get a budget for how much I got, and then we go from there with all that stuff.
Are you
Sick.
creating the
Yeah.
products also? Like, I want to make this ashtray, or I want
Yeah.
to make this,
Yeah.
and
all that?
So you're keeping your eye out for product.
I mean, I don't make it, but
No,
like
but-
I say, like, oh, we want a mug.
Okay.
We have a person who does like accessories,
And
and
they'll
they'll
source the
go and
cheapest and
outsource
dopest
the
thing,
cheapest
yeah.
and all that stuff. I don't do any of that.
No, for sure.
I don't chop down the tree.
That'd be amazing if you were.
I mean, I
Yeah.
could, I guess, but
It's a
probably get in
lot of
trouble.
hats there. A lot of hats.
Yeah, a lot of hats. I don't wear those hats.
Sewing the tag on shirts,
Yeah,
each
man, I don't-
individual shirt.
Yeah, don't do that.
But you're
Definitely don't
thinking
do that.
about products and what you could do.
constantly.
Yeah.
Every 60 days, we're 60 to 90 days, we're
Filling SKUs.
filling SKUs. This is so sad. This is my life.
No, but it's interesting.
That's you love the brand though, so that's what's awesome.
I mean, yeah, I'm just downplaying it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, when we're making a mug, I'm like, we're putting the fucking bird on the mug, and it's going to say Happy Monday or something. You know, like, we're doing, like, what we want to do. We're filling SKUs our way,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
you know? And that's
Sure.
what makes it fun. And it's
For
like,
sure.
it's like hitting up the team guys all the time. Like, ads are due or board graphics. Anybody got ideas for board graphics? You know, it's like, you know, it's finding that one little piece that somebody's.
How are you collecting all those ideas from your team?
We have a couple, like, I don't know, group.
Just group
texts.
chats?
We have ones that are like, you know,
Get you on Discord.
get me on Discord. Is that like a new drug?
Yes.
Talk to some kids.
Is that is that like Adderall?
Totally.
They'll tell you. Talk to some new kids. They'll tell you what the Discord
Yeah.
is. There's
Yeah.
always new stuff popping up. But,
We do Discord.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was super interesting having.
Thank you. I'm
These.
stoked to be on the show.
Hold on, Louie. Hold on.
Gotta get
No.
another hour here.
I loved it because Jose was on the show, Jose Rojo,
Yeah,
and he was talking
yeah,
about his
yeah.
car accident that
Oh
took
my
him
God.
out of the fucking
Yeah.
video
Gnarly.
pretty much,
Gnarly.
which was insane.
It was nuts. I mean, dude, it happened. We all went to the hospital, and I remember tripping, dude, because he was in full like neck brace and I don't know,
Collapsed lung, broken
he's like
vertebrae.
His girl Cece's trying to explain to us what happened, and you know, when somebody says his neck's broken, it's like,
He can't walk.
whoa,
He
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
Like,
whoa.
yeah, in
and
the
he's
worst case.
all fucked up, and
Oof.
it was gnarly, dude. Those first couple days were like really, really gnarly.
Yeah. Well, it
And it wasn't about the video.
No.
It's like it's funny that it just happened to happen
During
that video, but it could have happened fucking 2 weeks after the premiere, and
sure.
everybody still would have been like, holy
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Yeah.
it was just like, wait, is he going to skate again? Like, is he ever going to be able to skate? Is he
Yeah.
ever going to walk? Like, that first day or two, it was like pretty like,
real.
because I didn't know anything, you know, we're just hearing what other people are saying. So it was pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
It was
It sucks that kind of took him out of the video. I mean, thank God that he's okay
Yeah,
and he's
definitely.
Still had
perfectly
a solid part
fine.
in there.
Yeah.
He did, but he could have had, he's Jose Rojo. Great.
Fucking kickflip backside nose grind on UC Davis rail.
Oh, we have it right here, dude. Listen, I think he talked about this on his episode.
Oh yeah, how Yanni filmed it.
Yanni.
He did that good, dude.
I'm like,
So
perfect, dude.
Yeah. But he said Todd Bradshaw was sitting in the grass over there, and he was like hoping that he'd get up and like film him, but he never did.
Probably had to ask.
I mean, dude, but I wasn't there this day, but I was on million Jose missions. This dude would flick it just like that every single try. Never slam, never commit.
Would just grind down it?
Or any of his tricks.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just every single one, absolutely perfect, never commit. And then commits to one and just rolls away.
Does it? Yeah.
It was like, dude, Jose, you could have did that like an hour and a half ago. I would have been full bore, like slamming every single try first, like fully committed.
Oh, for sure.
But he just never committed till it was that one. And then he did it perfect.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Never. I'd never ever see Jose land something sketchy and have to redo it. It was always like never ever bail and then just like roll away.
Yeah.
Like he just in his brain just knows when. That's why like this is just a classic example of that. Like
Classic.
just so
Absolutely
perfect.
That's such
Yeah.
a sketchy trick trying to rail.
Hell yeah.
In an era where people didn't do either one of those two tricks.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
You know, like it's pretty shocking that was one of his tricks.
Like, what do you think that'd be harder on that rail or a hubba hideout?
Two totally different things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying though, like how
For Jose,
sketchy it is.
for Jose, that thing's like knee high.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Like,
Yeah.
For Pancho Moeller, Hubba Hideout is like to his eyebrows. You know, like that thing was tall.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it'd be safer on a ledge, like a hubba, but also like that rail's smaller.
It's a flat bar too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing was
Square.
kind of
His truck can
steep
fully
though.
lock on.
Square, dude.
I know. I always rails to me. If you just backside flip, you get into a board slide and slip out or something like
Right.
that. I don't know. That shit fucking scares me.
Great skateboarder, man. Great
Dude.
stylish
Oh
dude.
my God,
Great
so
dude.
stylish.
Straight
It's I said it before, but Jose just style alone, he's just timeless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he picked really good tricks to do, and he did them really good.
He
Yeah.
did.
It's timeless. You could watch a Jose part now, and it's still just as epic as it was back then.
Right. Right.
Me, not so much.
Oh,
come on,
Louie,
dude.
come on, bro. You know what's funny is we talked about. Did you listen to Jose's episode?
yeah,
Did you-
yeah,
When we
yeah.
talked about how he actually quit and posted his Instagram clip.
Yeah.
And he was like, I think he said something like Louie, who just was like, "What are you doing, dude?" Like,
I mean, yeah.
Did that stress you out a little bit?
it's just funny. Like,
A little damage control.
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge, huge part of my job is just putting fires out.
right.
So many crazy things are happening all the time, and you got to be like Johnny on the spot of like,
Wait, what happened?
don't look at this. We have this over here. You know, like there's a lot of that going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty used to doing that kind of shit. But I was just disappointed in that because we had paid, or we were planning on paying one of Jose's friends to do a retirement video part and everything. And I'd
Right.
been going back and forth with this dude and trying to collect footage and all this stuff. And then Jose just like announced it. And
Post that Instagram.
was I bummed? No, because if Jose, tell us to every dude on the team, like if this is what makes you happy, if this is what makes you sleep at night,
Right.
I'm backing it 100%. Because that's you. This is your career. When you're on your deathbed, I don't want anybody to ever say like, I shouldn't have listened to Louie, you know, like, so I'm always like, I'll tell you what I think, but I'll let you do whatever you want, dude. Like
Yeah.
that's all on you, dude. So no, I wasn't bummed at all. Jose just told me he needed to do it that way, and I was like, I understand.
Yeah.
Cool. You could have told me a few weeks earlier, so I didn't have to do all this other work. But
Sure.
you know, but no, I'm not. I wasn't bummed at that.
I think a lot of skaters, they just have, when it comes to kind of a certain point, maybe as you get older, it gets harder and harder. I think a lot of people, it plays on people's minds, and it just becomes this like thing, you know?
Well, also you grow up around these people, and you're worried about people's feelings,
Right.
and some people forget. Also, it is a business, and that's your business decision I'm gonna have to accept it. I'll try my best to keep my personal emotions out of it and move on, you know, and not move on, but like figure out what we're doing next.
For sure.
You know, and it's like, it's a thing that most skaters don't ever learn because they don't have to grow up. You know, they don't ever learn about adulting or that like your word means something or you need to like plan things out and not just bury your head in the sand when things aren't going your way.
Sure.
You know, and that's the unfortunate thing about a lot of skateboarders and sponsored skateboarders is they don't understand how to take responsibility and just tell people early on. If you tell somebody like, this sucks, I can't do this, then you can figure out how to fix it.
Exactly.
But if you wait till the last minute and just say, oh, I don't have a part. Like, well, dude, we can't fix this.
Yeah.
We can't do anything here. Clark was the best example of that. We're fucking filming Oververt.
Yeah.
I think I told this story before, but you know, I called everybody for Oververt. Like, hey man, send us all your footage. We're gonna see where everybody's at, see where the video's at. Called Clark, and he's like, yeah, I don't have anything. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, maybe we'll get you on some trips or try and pay a filmer out there in New York to like film with you. And he's like, nah, I don't think I'm gonna film anything. I was like, thank you, Clark.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you a pro model. That is awesome. You were on top of your shit.
I love it.
More than all these other dudes who are lying to me right now, saying, I got a full part done. I just got to get it from all these guys. Like, no, you don't, dude. Like, I hang out with you every day. You don't have shit.
You respect the honesty.
Yeah, you gotta respect it, dude.
For sure.
So yeah, good on Clark, man.
How's he doing?
Great.
Is he filming?
Is he? Yeah.
No. I called him about the bag of suck stuff, and
He didn't.
I called him and I was like, Clark, what's going on? He's like, oh, I'm just in Paris.
Oh.
Like, hell yeah. Okay, cool. Well,
We're going to give you a pro model.
yeah. We got these boards dropping.
Still up to it.
Just need a W-9. Like, get you paid for these.
I think one of the most greatest Clark clips.
Oh my God, dude.
The way that he put his feet like that to go up, like,
Dude.
it's so good.
Okay. I remember vaguely like Sue Trin or somebody talking about Gallagher having a crane and that we might be able to use it.
Okay.
So that, I think,
Dude.
I didn't know what we were going to, or what they were going to do with the crane, but I vaguely like had this idea that we were going to do something with the crane for the video. And mind you, during this time, I was probably living in Finland or I was in Spain or something. I wasn't around for any of this, but I talked to Sue afterwards, and Sue was like, "Oh yeah, Gallagher like found out it was like you guys were that we were gonna skate or something, and he was not down, like liability and everything, because he had it at his house, and we were gonna go to his house and do it."
Okay.
Gallagher, like the dude who smashes watermelons?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How are you getting? Wait, rewind. I thought you were just talking about some random Gallagher dude.
Yeah.
No,
I was just like,
Gallagher.
okay, so you got Gallagher.
No, the real Gallagher
I would've
had a
smashed
crane
some
at his
fruit.
house, and somebody knew him, and they were like, "Yeah, like we could maybe get his crane and do something."
The fact that Gallagher has a crane at his house blows
I mean,
my
dude.
mind.
And Sue Trin knows Gallagher.
I know.
I don't know. I only heard this story from Sue Trin, so I don't know how much of it is anything other than Sue Trin going, "Dude, I know this guy."
Wow.
So I don't know how the story really went, but I had no idea they filmed any crane shit in the end because I had heard Gallagher was not into it.
Right.
So at the premiere, that's when I saw this.
Oh,
You swear to God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait a minute. So you weren't involved with any of the editing stuff or anything with Bag of Suck?
No, my editing of Bag of Suck was Matt was like, "We're gonna use Rod Stewart for your part."
Okay.
And I was like, "No." And
Oh,
we went
yeah.
back and forth on it for like days, and then he just gave me the hard drive gave Kyle the hard drive to come over to my house and edit it to some 80s song that I wanted.
he's like, you edit it yourself then.
Yeah, he was basically like, edit it yourself. And we sat there for like 20 minutes, and I was like over looking at any of my footage. None of it looked like Mike Carroll. None of it looked cool. I was like, my part's gonna suck. You might as well fucking use Rod Stewart then. Like,
I
I was
loved
so
it, dude.
I was so bummed.
It was
dude.
good.
That was hella
That was
good,
rad.
man. I
Really.
love that part.
Yeah.
No!
I hear it all the time, dude.
No,
but
I-
at the time when it's you,
Yeah. I can
you
see
don't see it that way.
Yeah.
I
You're not
get
feeling
you.
the song.
I get you.
You see it how you want you see you. It's like why it's so weird when you hear your own voice. It's why I hate doing these things. In my mind, my voice is like fucking Dean Martin or something. I'm all sick.
And then you hear
And
it.
then I hear it, and I'm like, this dude sucks. He might as well be a fucking cartoon character voice, you know? So that's how skating is for me. Like, I picture my tricks.
You would be a good cartoon character.
Oh,
voice.
Yeah.
Anybody doing cartoons, hit me up, man. No.
Any animators out there?
But, you know, like, I picture my tricks being like, oh, this is going to be dope. And then I see it, and I'm like, oh, God, it's like the rest of them. You know, it's like, this is like not... It's not how you picture it. So when you're trying to edit your own part, like Oververt, I was like, I'm not editing my fucking part. Like, this is horrible.
Yeah,
Did you leave?
Yeah, Matt Mullen and Roger edited it.
Take care of it, yeah.
Huh? Did you
Yeah.
give him a song for Oververt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Which song? Which 80s song did you want to use for Bag of Suck? Not the one you used in Oververt.
No. It was like a Men Without Hats song or something. Yeah.
That would have been good too.
Yeah. No, I thought the song was great. And that now that I've edited videos, I hear that song now and I'm like, fuck, that song is so slow and just monotone. There's no like chorus changes or anything like. So it would be a sucky song to like edit to, but
Got you.
back then I was more like,
You're hyped on it.
I like the song,
Right.
you know, like I want a song I like, you know, and not, oh, this would be good to edit to. And like, obviously Rod Stewart, it grows on you and
It was
it's
good to
become
edit
that thing.
Yeah.
Did you like it right away after they
Took
came
it
out, or are you
Dude,
still...
we had like cases and cases of tall cans of King Cobra. I was liking
Jesus.
everything that night when I saw it. Okay, I was like, ah, like this is rad. Fucking. That premiere was nuts.
So you. So
Oh.
that's the first time you saw the video. Is at the premiere?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But then I'm sure King Cobras, you had to go back and watch it again sober,
Yeah.
or you've maybe never seen it sober.
Yeah, no,
Never
not
saw
yet.
it again.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know when I saw it again, but yeah, no.
It was.
Went to the snow the next day. It was pretty rad.
Oh, that's
You went to the
Yeah.
snow.
Yeah, it snowed in San Jose the night of the premiere.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, so the next morning we went up to the hills to try and go tobogganing and shit.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing about Bag of Suck. It snowed in San Jose.
Tobogganing. Let's
just move on, dude.
Let's
Let's
just
move
talk. We
on.
got to talk about
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
Louie.
this is
Fakey
me.
50 Hubba.
Yeah.
That thing looks
I met this dude and he had a Fiat Panda, which is kind of weird.
okay.
But he had this Fiat and he's like, "Come to Italy. I'll drive you around Italy and we'll go skate."
Amazing.
Because I was like, "Yeah, there's nothing really in Italy to skate." And this dude took offense to it and was like, "Hit Giovanni Gursani, great dude. I love him."
Nice.
But dude, we were driving around Italy looking for spots because really there was not a lot to skate. And this was at a gas station somewhere in Italy.
Oh, wow.
We pulled off to get gas, and I was like, "Whoa, look at this hubba!" And then I just fakey 5-0'd it, and we filled up the gas tank and kept going.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is it
So
metal?
it's like it's really it was metal on top.
Wow.
But how insane is that? That spot like
It's just
exists
at a gas station.
at a gas station
Yeah.
somewhere in the middle of Italy.
That's so funny.
The trick is not the story. The story is that it was just pulling off at a random gas station.
Yeah.
Like, wow, hubba, film a trick, and then we got in the car and just kept going to like look for something else. Like, kind
So
of
rad.
that's how
Skateboarding
we were
is.
doing
Yeah,
it back
yeah,
then.
yeah.
You know?
That's
I've
so
never seen
rad.
anyone else skate that spot.
Yeah.
No, it's literally in the middle of nowhere.
It's
And
not
it's
bad.
funny because I got this filmer Travis Adams to come with me to film it, and I just paid him like my own out of my pocket, like a day rate, and like paid for his food and shit. Like, come to Italy with me. Like we're gonna film my whole Bag of Suck part in Italy.
Wow.
So this
know?
dude, you went out there to go around with this guy, but then
Yeah.
you also brought your own filmer out of your own pocket.
Yeah, well, he was in Spain already,
Ah,
and
okay.
I met him, and I was like, "Hey, I'm going to Italy to go film with this kid
Perfect.
and this Italian kid."
Huh.
And I was like, "Come with me. I'll pay for your food. I'll pay for your train ticket, everything." And
Wow.
just made it happen. So when kids are like, "Dude, where's my ticket to blah blah blah?" I'm like, "Dude, hey man, Like I paid this dude for a month to like go with me to Italy and like film the shit. Like you can make it happen if you really want to make something happen.
You can invest in yourself,
Yeah,
dude.
that's definitely investing in yourself.
Yeah.
Did you produce? Obviously, you
I mean,
produced some clips.
half my part was filmed on that trip.
There you go.
know? And it was like because I wanted it.
It was well worth it.
You know,
Yeah.
it wasn't like I felt somebody owed it to me to do it. You know.
Sure.
Did someone else go with you, like skate wise, or was it just yourself skating?
No, it was me skating by myself.
One man
That's
demo.
what's funny about this stuff is like we literally pulled off at this hubba and I just started jumping on it. And the filmer was there and Gio was just hanging out. I brought my camera. I shot photos back then.
Okay.
So we would I'd film the trick, or Travis would film the trick, and then I'd set flashes up and everything, and then have Travis shoot the photo.
Wow. So
Really?
sick.
Yeah.
And you're just skating by yourself, like.
Yeah, solo missions, dude. Me freaking out, stressing, I gotta get something on this. Like this, where are you ever gonna see this ever again? You know?
That's tough. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
some people can do it. I don't know if I could skate and fit like.
Did you
Especially on a trip, just by yourself.
I can't do that shit.
Yeah, did you ever like
tough.
find a spot like this and stay there like over a night so you could go back the next day to skate it, or is it all just that one day?
We were so budget. We were sleeping at churches, like wherever, like slept in the car.
Yeah, wow.
Like we had certain towns that Gio knew people that we could sleep at their house.
Perfect.
But some spots like this, like I mean, if we wanted to stay there, we would just find a church and stay there.
Yeah.
Like in the parking
wow.
lot.
No, we go inside and just sleep in the
In the
on
pews?
pews, yeah.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that you can do that? Huh?
I mean, I don't know. We did. I don't-
Okay.
Worked
But
back then.
Never heard about that.
yeah.
You guys made it happen, dude.
We did. We
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
I love that.
You wake-
Actually,
you
that's
wake up-
that's real skate shit right there.
Straight
You
up.
make that shit
Yeah,
happen
man,
yourself.
It was like
You wake up to 8 a.m. mass. Oh shit!
I would love to tell some of those stories, but they're pretty gnarly.
Wow.
There are some pretty good ones. That Italy trip was crazy.
Wow.
But yeah, it's just those kind of things where you're like, just wanting it.
Yeah, you're
You
getting
just
it done,
want
bro.
it.
I love it, man. And this one, this is definitely not in Italy.
No, but this is one of those ones I get tagged on like so much. So this is actually the day. It might be in Hot Chocolate Tour. Mark does the manual, 360 shove manual. He's wearing a fedora.
Yep.
Yes.
That was that day.
Okay.
Mark
Looked
was
windy.
trying that trick. Like, people ask about things like this and like, oh yeah, do you go to spots to do these tricks and shit like that? And it's always like, no, dude, no.
You get to the
that's
spot.
insane.
you
Why would
think,
Why would I do that? Like this is one of those things. Like Mark was really trying that shove manual and touching down when it shoved or not doing it Mark's way. And we had been skating it for so long, and I was just fucking around. And Avery just happened to film that. It's not like I was like, film me do this.
Yeah.
It was just like, yeah, I'm just hyper and wanting to keep skating.
Yeah.
And that's how
Keep Mark company almost.
exactly,
Yeah.
dude. Exactly, dude. I didn't want Mark just there by himself freaking out like while everybody's sitting there. So I just kept skating, and that's how a lot of those dorky tricks that I was doing in Bag of Suck came about, because somebody was like literally like there's tricks where Chris is filming like the gnarliest shit ever right here, and dude bails and he just pans over to me and Jerry or somebody, and we're just fucking off.
Yeah.
You know, and
Sure.
and then my whatever I'm doing makes it, you know, in the video,
Right.
and it's like, dude.
But
And
that-
that's why those kind of things are like a bit of a letdown for me, because it's like I want like hard tricks. I want tricks that are like cool, and then they put those ones in, and it was like, nah.
No, but that's like
I mean, now-
that's like actually hard to do.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm embracing it fully now, and I meant to do that. Like, I am hella sick, I know. But at the time, I didn't know, okay?
So when you didn't go back and look at that trick and be like, oh, cool, maybe we could use that for my part. Like
No.
they just threw it in there.
No, no,
That's
no,
so
no.
funny, man. Skateboarding is a
Love it.
trip. But I think like you having fun on your
I think
skate.
double pumps it too.
Imagine you like sing this the part and Rod Stewart, and you're just like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm just
But-
glad I was like, just King Cobra, like, he's got me through it.
But that was what great
I mean,
about
you guys
the part.
all know, like, at a premiere, you are like so nervous.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my
yeah.
God.
So nervous. It's
A
the.
lot of emotions going through you.
Oh, are these people going to clap during my part? Is it going to be crickets? Like
I know. And you're in a video part where everybody's going off and like the crowd is all fired up and you're in your head you're coming up next with Rod Stewart. It's like God, like please God, like let lightning strike this theater and the power go out or something. Like
I feel like
you know?
I feel like when that happened, it's either they really got it or they really didn't.
Yeah.
No, but your fun,
you know what I mean?
The fun that you have on your skateboard really translates.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
It's
like
also with an Enjoi video. It's expected.
Exactly.
fun
Yeah,
shit.
sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
100%.
For sure.
I mean, if it was like
It-
another video that like I won't even say their names, but if it wasn't Enjoi, it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like because you guys that's what you guys do. I don't know.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's not what, you don't set out to do that.
For sure.
You know?
Right.
I get that.
Dipped.
So
Fully
sick.
dipped.
I don't know.
Bro, it's a.
How did you start trying that?
I know.
It's pinched.
I was just fucking around, dude. I don't know. Hey, you guys making me blush over here, man.
So good, dude.
No, but it's awesome, man.
Fuck
That's why,
yeah.
bro. That's why everybody loves you, man. It's
Yeah.
like you having fun on your skateboard, and that's what it's all about.
Straight up.
Well-
Hard tricks, 100%, but all this. Listen, it's skateboarding.
And
Let's
you
have fun.
gotta remember too, like that was on a Saturday or Sunday, because you could only skate that spot on the weekend. So, like I had worked all week. You know?
coffee
You're
shop.
having
Yeah.
fun, dude. You're being
These
creative on
fucking
this
guys,
shit.
like Mark's stressing on some trick that he could do any day of the week, anywhere.
Sure.
You know, like I was just stoked it was sunny and I could skate. And I guess that's, yeah. I mean, I'm embracing the fuck out of it now
Bro,
for sure.
100%.
But like back then, it was kind of like, dang, dude, that's all I switched back Smith to handrail. Like I could do hard tricks too.
The thing that I really respected about Mark is he would either get a trick right away, or he would take him all fucking day into the night to get
Oh,
a
yeah.
trick. He would not give up until it was physically impossible
Yeah.
for him to walk.
Oh yeah.
And I always like admired that. Like I'm the same way to a certain degree. It's like you're going until you can't stand.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Mark is really. It doesn't matter if you were on tour
Yeah.
and there was like 25 people waiting. We're ordering pizza to
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
spot.
Yeah.
Like he was not interested in what was going on around him. He was just in his mind.
I mean, you got to remember, I was at a point in Mark's life where I was telling my friend, dude, my friend is better than any pro I've ever seen in my life. Like this guy Mark is like so good, it's insane.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
And
Louie.
nobody knew.
Yeah.
Nobody knew. And it's to see what he's become is like pretty rad, dude.
Oh,
It's one of those things I'm most how could I say it? I cherish the most is like seeing how many people I've seen come from nothing and make it
Yeah.
and do something with it. There's a lot of people that get the golden ring and just blow it.
Right.
Totally.
And to see some dudes make it and really make it, that's better than anything else, dude. Like we
Yeah.
could talk about my tricks all day long and I'll laugh at it and say I'm the best or whatever, but that shit to me doesn't fucking mean anything. It's more like, fuck, we turned Reimers pro. Like
Yeah.
I met Reimers, he was like nobody, little kid in England, and he would have been a superstar in England. He might have been a superstar in America. And it's like seeing his process, and being there while it was happening is like, that's way more important to me, dude, than my shit, like tricks,
For sure.
like seeing all these kids and being part of like what they do
Yeah.
is like kind of way cooler to me,
Yeah.
way cooler,
Totally.
so that part's like more special than, I guess that's why I don't hang photos of covers or have my board on the wall or, like,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah, but you can't discredit yourself, bro. You fucking
No,
have
I'm not at
you've-
all.
you've
No.
definitely
Dude, I'm
have
drawn. I know I'm
position.
sick.
It's cool. Let's go. Let's circle back and let's talk about that again, bro.
It's cool. I just find for me it's more exciting, like seeing everybody else and how far they've come.
Yeah.
You
For
know?
sure.
Totally.
For sure.
I wasn't my trajectory in life to start with, so it's kind of rad that I'm on this like rad
sure.
trip,
For sure.
It's epic, and fucking thanks to Mark Johnson and
Bro.
Mike Crabtree and
Fuck it.
Jerry Sue and those guys that like kind of elevated me and brought me along on their journey,
Right.
And that's the thing I see with other dudes. It's like, you're being a dick. You're not helping out anybody else.
Yeah.
You're not elevating anybody. You are a selfish fucking prick, And it's like, I never wanted to be that dude,
Sure.
because it's so easy to be that dude,
Fuck
you
yeah.
know?
It's really easy.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of those dudes.
Yeah.
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 There is, yeah. So for me, it's better. Like, just help people out, bro.
That's
You know?
it. That's it.
Pay
We're all in this
for it.
together.
Bring people up
Straight
in
up.
this journey of skateboarding. You
Hell
know?
yeah.
How old were you when you met Mark Johnson? Or do you remember meeting Mark for the first
Fuck, I
time?
had to be like 3 years old, dude. Jesus. Come on, Kelly, you the math.
He's 21 now.
Oh yeah. Okay, it's like 16 years ago.
21 now. I think I met
17
him
years
in
ago.
94-ish, 90.
18 years ago? Shit.
18, so see, yeah, I was like 5 years old, man.
You already knew that he was the best skateboarder. In the
Like I
world.
told Jerron, I was like, he's the best pro I'd ever seen. You know?
All right, yeah, makes sense.
He was doing nollie flip nose slides back then.
Damn,
Insane.
Crazy.
Insane.
Love it.
Listen, can we
How
get?
old was I? Oldest trick in the book, dude. God.
I almost had you. Dude.
Yeah, you almost had me.
We're gonna figure this out one day.
Man.
We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna do the math. We're gonna figure it out. Kelly's good at math too. So
Yeah.
we're gonna
Fuck.
figure it out.
I am not good at math.
Dude, Jerry Sue, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Gnarly.
Oh, yeah.
always been one of my favorites.
That was
Yeah.
supposed to be his last
Seriously.
trick,
That could have been
right?
his last trick. Yeah.
It could have been.
Could have been his last trick. It was a fucking fun fact. We didn't know you could use cars to help you skateboard. Jerry pushed at this thing.
Oh no
Dude.
way!
He
Gnarly.
pushed at it all day
Oh.
trying to do the back nose blunt
That's
in the
psycho.
white shirt.
Okay.
Couldn't do it. Just was running out of gas. And was like, dude, I only got a couple more tries. Let me just try this. And threw that out and did that first go.
Damn.
Really?
Overcrook.
The back overcrook.
Overcrook.
Wow.
And then we packed up and went home.
Okay.
Next weekend, he went back and went straight back to the back nose blunt. And then he got it on that day.
Wow.
Damn.
But that was like 2 weekends in a row or something that he like tried the back nose blunt, couldn't get it. So then he did the overcrook and then went back and then did the nose blunt.
Is that funny? Man?
But just
Skateboarding-
pushing at it.
Is it? I've never been there. Is it really?
You have to go so fast.
do.
It's so hard to
So
skate.
you have to put like a piece of metal up or something on the.
curb.
There's
the
a curb
curb?
at the bottom, so you got to put a piece of metal up. But the parking lot is a hump, so you got to push uphill, and then there's a little slight downhill,
Okay.
and then you got to hit the. Then you hit the rail. But
Huh.
it's just, I mean, yeah, for him to push at it for like 2 hours and
Let
not
us-
get his trick, and then just be like, all right, I'm gonna settle for an overcrook.
And it looks so
Yeah.
windy
Like-
that day too. Fuck.
Yeah.
Going against the wind.
Oh yeah, I mean he was just on fire back then.
Crazy.
There was definitely moments of filming the video where I was like, Jerry, you don't have to do this. Like your part's good. Like, because I mean, he was genuinely like one of my best friends, and he was breaking himself. And it's like, dude, the video's good. It's good enough.
Yeah.
You don't have to do all these things.
Don't die.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, just the
dude.
nollie back heel at the end of his part. That ended the whole video. He painted the sign the night before.
Yep.
I mean, what a mind fuck.
He called and he was like, I'm going back because he went there. We went there before and he hit his head trying it.
Yeah.
And then he called me that night before he was going. He's like, I'm going to go back tomorrow. Will you come? And I was like, no, Jerry, I've been to the hospital with you like too many times.
You're not okay.
And I was like trying to talk him out of doing it.
Really?
Dude.
Louie wanted
Like-
to do it.
Yeah. That was going to be my ender. No. I genuinely was like scared for the poor dude, man. Like
He was
like,
he was wrecking himself.
I mean, for real, wrecking himself. Like,
Yeah, all
like-
that footage you see him on the internet of him just eating shit. It's fucking
Oh, yeah.
it's
my God,
gnarly.
dude. We did a demo in like Switzerland or something, and the distributor was like, okay, guys, we were just skating around, like, whatever. We were on this huge demo tour, so we were just doing all our tricks. And the distributor was like, okay, guys, and he goes straight up to me and Jerry, and he's like, okay, guys, we now need the demo ender, and then we're done. And Jerry's like, fuck. Like, okay.
What?
So he goes up, tries to do a bean plant to fakie on this quarter pipe, hangs up, hits his head,
Oh,
blood everywhere, like the whole fucking shebang. He's got a neck brace on, like paramedics, and they're wheeling him out. And I shot photo. He's like, here, shoot photos of me. So I was shooting photos, but he's like, I got the demo ender. I was like, you definitely got the demo ender,
That
Jer.
definitely ends it right there.
God.
So many times going on tour with Jerry, and we're in the hospital, you know? Dude hangs up on something, dislocates his elbow. dude goes to hang up on something else, slams, breaks his hand. Like, I mean,
just goes for it though.
So
He does.
So, you know, fast forward and he's going to try and nollie back heel Lincoln. It's like, dude, oh my God, no. Like,
You've already hit your head once.
Yeah,
like,
this could go bad, you know,
right.
and I just didn't. I'd rather skate with the dude than see him hurt, you know. So,
yeah. So how did you find out that he did it? Did you call you or did you see it?
Yeah, I heard it that night.
Okay.
Yeah, that night somebody who was there was like, he made it.
That's like a celebration for all of you guys.
Fuck yeah.
Like that's
Oh my
like
God.
insanely huge. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
I mean, we were celebrating no matter what every night. Okay, dude.
That put the cherry on top.
Kill 'em all already done strong.
Nine dudes in one house. We were celebrating for something every night, dude.
That was just an extra Cobra. At the end of the
That
day.
was just that was no, but it was amazing. Like
Dude.
that was nuts.
Just to put that pressure on, you're painting the end sign, going there.
Yeah.
Like it. End of the video. Last day, Kyle Camarillo was driving back to San Jose. I mean, talk about pressure.
Yeah.
It's a lot
For
to
sure.
put on oneself.
For me, and I do this even with Enjoi shit. Like, what's the deadline? Okay, let's start working on it right now.
Mm-hmm.
By the time the deadline's there, it's already done.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I was never the kid who my dog ate my homework kind of dude. Okay, some people thrive on like fourth quarter. I have to go now. Like, this is my shot. I am not that dude. A security guard comes out. I'm like, cool, we're out of here. Thanks, bud. I'm going home now. You know.
Day's
Some
done.
dudes are like, can't commit at all. Then the security guard comes, and then it's go time.
yeah.
You know, I am not that dude. No way. And like Jerry, we'd been filming for 3 years or 2 years or something. By the time he was doing all that stuff, I was already in my head like, oh, I got like 5 minutes of footage. My part's as good as it's gonna ever be, you know. And Jerry was like cranking it up. You know, like every weekend it was something more and more psycho, you know? So he needed that, like,
Fourth quarter.
that pressure, you know? And he, like, I mean, like hearing him talk about, because, you know, we did all the interviews for Bag of Suck. So, like, asking these dudes very loaded questions to get kind of like a story.
Yeah.
You could hear in his voice and the way he was talking, like, that pressure was, like, just making a diamond. You know, it really was. Like, it was eating him alive, but he needed that to, like, do it. Or else Jerry's the dude who just cruising along, you know?
Right.
So
Yeah.
so I do understand the pressure that was put on him to a degree, but I think Jerry's the kind of dude who he needs that. He excels at that kind of pressure. Me, I'd be like, fuck this. I'm good.
You're good.
You know, I make $5.75 at the coffee shop, man. Like, I don't need this shit.
But didn't you
Yeah.
get fired from the coffee shop? What happened?
Allegedly.
Oh, okay. No, you had a 9 Club 5 years ago. I don't remember the story, but
well.
He was one of the first ones on, wasn't
Hey,
he?
No,
watch
early
the
on.
episode.
episode 3 or something.
Early
OG 9 Club OG,
OG.
right here.
Am I?
Yeah.
Wait, what number was it?
Like 3?
No, I think it was like 5 or 6. He was like,
Really?
Within
John,
the first
were you in
10.
the first 401?
The second or third, one of the, I think, yeah,
411.
401.
What do you have, Wheels of Fortune?
Got Wheels of Fortune.
Yeah.
Some chaos shit.
Yeah.
Forget. Well, probably some other shit.
Were you
Yeah,
like
bro.
filming for
It
the
was
411? 4? Yeah,
was the
that's
four,
right.
yeah.
I knew it was a 4. Yeah.
How did you know that?
I just looked it up.
Oh, okay.
It was
Yeah.
after Joey
E.T.
Brzezinski, I think.
You have ET in your hand.
Last time chat.
No, that was a different one.
Oh, me.
Oh, stop it, Chad.
I
No,
thought.
just- no,
Oh,
last stop and chat.
I
Yeah.
thought you meant Duran's 401.
Uh-uh.
I always like that because it's like there's always those like tiers of like what like are you in the first 10 401s?
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
are you in the later ones? Like
Mhm.
did you get a 401 intro? Like did you have a pro spotlight? Like all that kind of shit. Like
So
I don't
rad.
know.
The little dun, 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 dun.
Oh, my
I don't
God.
think
Oh,
I
yeah.
ever had one of those.
No.
Uh-uh.
I almost had one. They told me like way later. Like, you almost had one, but we just didn't put it in. I was like,
Oh,
fuck.
Kelly.
You got bumped for some.
Not only did they
somebody.
didn't use it, they didn't even put it in the video. So I was like,
wow.
I was like,
Cairo,
He
Cairo
really
had
got
the
bumped.
most.
Cairo, yeah,
I think Cairo had the most.
the most
Yeah.
stunted.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Damn.
And all I know is grind hubba. I don't.
Here
I
we
can't
go with Kelly.
I just remember that. Dude, I can't remember.
Oh my God, he had
What?
There's too many.
Yeah, he had.
A lot.
He
Kelly can't remembering a 4-on-1 is like
Very odd.
wow.
Sorry.
I remember asking Cairo how many covers he had, and I don't remember like if he even remembered. He had so many. It was like 12 or 15.
Did I real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can someone please out there take Kelly's laugh and make it into the
Dun,
401
dun,
song
dun.
with his laughter?
Oh wow.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Dude, someone made a video of me laughing to my own skating.
Oh, incredible.
And I was like,
I saw that.
I was like,
I saw
it's
that.
like
Wow.
awesome. I don't
amazing.
care.
Either a fan or not a fan.
Yeah,
We don't know.
It could go either way.
Go either
way.
That could
It
go
works
either-
well.
We have a
either way.
talented audience.
Yeah, you
Thank
do
you
for
for that.
sure.
That was great. Yeah.
Oh man.
Sometimes these things pop up. I'm like, this is funny as fuck. But is this like a diss or is
Yeah.
it like supposed to be funny?
They're getting to that point
Either
now.
way, it's like if it's funny, it's funny.
Have you seen the Nice Club yet?
The Nice Club.
Yeah.
Heard about it.
There's so many little spin-offs here, man. It's just like, let's go. Keep it going.
We're too fucking nice, guys. It's
Yeah.
a problem.
It's a
Fuck
problem
it.
now.
Let's
It's
start shitting on
serious.
everything.
Should we just change all our shit up
Yeah.
and just be fucking dicks to every skateboarder
Well,
that comes on here?
I think it's a compliment that people are
That's
talking
true.
about you.
That's true.
Yeah.
For
So,
sure.
I-
You're getting
I
talked
wouldn't-
about. You're doing
Gerard to
shit.
start
there you
shitting on
go.
everything.
I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna start shitting on stuff now.
Hey, John, shit on Louie real
Yeah,
quick. Just
just-
be like, yo,
yeah.
your
No,
shit.
like Louie, some of your shit's not really that good, bro.
Say something about our brand new Enjoi sweater and how shitty it is.
Could you imagine?
Dude, I couldn't even like. I had a hard time doing that out there, bro.
Like
It
nobody
sounded
would,
natural. It rolled right off the tongue.
nobody would want to come on our show ever again.
Yeah.
We're just
Yeah.
like dissing everybody.
I don't think that's gonna work, guys.
Yeah.
Like, that's not gonna work.
Some people
please.
love that. Some people love that.
But we're just not in the business of that.
Yeah.
Like
The thing is, too, if we're not into something, we just don't talk about it. We don't give it any energy.
Yeah.
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 No,
That's
for
true.
sure.
No.
Good call.
And that's what they hate.
There's certain
Wait,
things,
so is that
there's
a new-
certain things that we critique and like it's not that we're
Absolutely.
hating on it, but we'll say some little things that are more
We'll speak our
subtle.
minds.
We're not sitting there shitting on things. No.
We do that in the green room.
Yeah, we can
Well,
do
here-
that over there. For sure.
The thing is too is like we've been around for a long time. We know how much energy gets put into stuff. We know how much time gets put into stuff. Like it's a lot of fucking work.
Yeah,
You
for
know?
sure.
And like to sit here and just shit on somebody, it's like you
It's
know,
not worth it.
we just won't talk about it.
I
you
love
know?
that term.
You like
shit on
shitting on
someone.
it? Yeah.
somebody.
Kelly's enjoying that. I'm
Kelly, by
gonna
the
use
way-
that more often.
Kelly loves upper deckers too.
Oh yeah,
So-
up there's the best.
At the end of the day, though, whether you get a Olympic medal or not, skateboarding really is an art form. So
There you go.
everybody
sure.
has the right to shit on everybody's
Art.
form of art and the way you interpret it.
This
Yeah.
is
You
so
know,
true.
like
And
everybody's
we can do
looking.
it straight to you, too.
Yeah, everybody's looking through things and processing everything through their own eyes,
Yeah.
and you don't know where they've come from in life.
So
So,
100%.
like, that's fine. Their opinion's their opinion, and that's great.
It's
I
true.
always get tagged on memes about myself, and I laugh about it. I'm like,
Sure.
you can't
Repost them.
take that shit too serious,
No.
or you can, and like that's your life. You
Yeah.
know, like I don't know.
Well, we don't take. I mean, I don't know. I can't speak for everybody, but on this show, like I don't. We don't take ourselves too seriously. Like we're the first ones to poke fun at ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, because like, well, it's just, dude, why not? You know. But I can't wait for somebody to grab that Jerron clip and post it on Instagram. Like,
Oh yeah,
you
go ahead.
ain't.
Post away.
You're some of your shit, Louie, is not that good. Damn, Jerron's a hater now.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit the slap message boards. There
all,
he goes.
all of a sudden, Jerron's like
Jerron lit up Louie.
he's the biggest hater in skateboarding.
Yeah, we're gonna take that one clip and think that that's real.
We
Like,
can't-
that's so
Oh, man.
At the end of the day, we can't win.
We could
Either
start,
we're a
we could-
hater
we
or
could
we're
start
not.
some sort of beef. This, you know,
Should
we're
we?
gonna
We
get a
just
lot of
did. I think we
exposure
just
out of
started
it.
it, right?
Yeah, I don't know about this Jerron guy. I'm out of here.
See, there's another clip.
Yeah.
There's another
There it
clip.
is.
All of
There
a
it is.
sudden, Jerron
Yeah.
and Louie beefing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of
Then
nowhere.
at the next ASR, we could have a boxing match.
Oh,
Yeah,
big
yeah,
huge
yeah.
thing.
Really,
Huge,
like, yeah.
fully
Yeah.
set it up.
At the next
yeah.
ASR.
Pay per view.
Yeah.
Do pay per view.
This is like the norm these days. You know that.
Yeah,
Right? So
I mean, this is how it starts,
It's
right?
all
Live
Yeah.
stream it.
Yeah.
That's what they do. It's
Live
all
stream.
everything's.
Fuck you, Jerron. I don't even remember your 401 number 2. I wasn't even old enough to fucking work a VCR. Okay. Shit.
This is I love our new show.
Yeah.
I love our new show.
That was
it's
so good. Right there.
You know,
That was great.
You know, I do the Instagram like a montage or whatever. It would be funny if it's just Louie just capping on everyone
Oh,
and
dude.
just like have you just run through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, make fun of me.
No, I'm not. don't really like to do that.
It's hard.
Not
dude.
publicly. Yeah.
Put me on blast. It's hard to put you say some negative shit.
Dude,
Yeah.
I did find some girl boards though in that box.
Did you?
It just reminded me right now. Some Sheffy boards and shit.
Oh wow.
Oh, you saved
that
shit.
I saved. Yeah.
You shit on.
Yeah, shit on. No. Well, I was gonna say it because they were hanging in my bathroom
Oh,
back in the day. Yeah.
They were hanging in the shitter. Huh?
Yeah. That's what reminded me. Talking shit. I was like, wait a minute. I have all those girl boards. I used to just
That's
take a shit
amazing.
looking at it, like, fuck this company.
oh my God, Ryan. We should
So
have.
rad.
We should have a shit on show. Shitting on.
Coming up
Little
soon.
shit fest.
Coming soon.
You brought
Coming-
some boards.
I brought.
Coming to, oh, you did.
I brought boards.
Oh, well, let's check them out. What do you
Yeah,
got?
yeah.
What do
Well,
you got?
since we're talking about bag of suck
15
stuff,
years.
15 years
later.
we took the intros of Bag of Suck because I felt like that was like pretty iconic.
Yeah.
Because we did them all. I mean, this was during the era of everybody doing all the CGI, not CGI, but like computer generated graphics
Yeah.
were really
Mm.
starting back then.
Mhm.
Rhythm video, I think, really
Oh
in-
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
was the antithesis of that. You know,
Totally.
so
Ty Evans. No, yeah.
Ty.
Yeah, Ty.
Yeah.
Ty.
Jose
so-
Gomez.
Yeah, that dude.
Oh yeah, Jose did all the
Yeah.
animation
Mhm.
in that.
And then he did One Step Beyond.
Yeah. But so when we did Bag of Suck, we were like going the complete opposite. So we were making all our own titles.
Love that.
So that's what we ended up using for these boards.
Okay. Let's check them out.
Yeah.
What do we got? What do
Well,
we
let's
got?
see. So like Jose's was like
Yeah, the fishbowl.
Yeah.
fishbowl, like getting those things. Or I don't know what happened to the fish, but we got the fish tank just to do this.
And
Oh,
you just-
wow.
You went to the fish store.
Yeah, bought a fish
Bought
tank.
the fish tank.
Bought fish.
Did you guys have images of all this stuff already, or was this all screen grabs that
Video
you
grab?
pulled?
No, those are all video grabs from the from
Wow.
the video.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, we because
It's
I
pretty
mean
clean.
nobody thought about shooting photos of
It does look
of that
clean.
kind of
Yeah, it
stuff.
looks really clean.
It does. I mean, you could tell it's little.
I
Yeah,
think the
it's
hard,
sort
the
of when you
hardest
get closer to
one,
it.
the hardest one was this one because we punched in on it so much.
Yeah.
Oh, the Jason
one.
Adams.
So that one's the most. That's the softest one, but
It still looks good though.
It
Totally.
does.
I mean,
yeah.
it is. If yeah.
That's great for a video grab.
From
Oh
afar.
my God.
Yeah.
For a video grab
Yeah.
filmed with a VX 1000 or
Yeah,
there's a
VX1000.
VX. Yeah.
I love that. Little
That's
cookie,
incredible.
Little cookie
Yeah.
there. Little girl flamingos. Yeah.
Well, that's great.
I mean, this one obviously
Dude.
the best one. I think.
That's so good. The Christmas lights. Him waving high.
That'd be a good little Christmas present.
Wait a minute. So this
I
is
know, right?
just three of them?
No, there's.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
there's
a whole
more.
Team, yeah.
Oh, the
so
Mark
good,
intro
so
or the
sick.
Clark intro is good,
Clark
dude.
intro. This is the only one that was actually photographs
Ah.
because it was a time lapse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Wait a minute. It's,
Because it has the
sorry, John.
yeah.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Dude. Clark is such a phenomenal skateboarder, bro.
Great dude.
Like,
Great, dude.
I can't even, if underrated's a word, you know what I mean, to describe somebody like Clark.
Definitely.
it's-
Yeah.
woof,
He was
Unbelievable.
the
He was
man
talented.
for his time and place.
Oh my
dude.
God.
It was like
Crazy.
He was great.
Crazy.
Great, dude.
Ooh.
This one, I have to give an extra special shout out to Ron Whaley on this one.
Yeah.
Way.
We were built those, and I was like, Ron, could I get like
Oh, that's
10 sets of trucks?
Okay.
Amazing.
And he was like, yeah, no problem.
That's my whole budget right there.
Got the bowl cut. Yeah, you could easily see it.
Still got the bike.
I still do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Asked for a BMX bike when I was a little kid, and that's what I got.
It's not even
Still
close to
has
it. It's
it.
not even close to a BMX
It's like a
bike.
1957 Schwinn,
That
dude.
bike is so you though.
Amazing.
It is.
It always was.
These boards are dropping. They're already out, or they're dropping soon. What's going on?
The boards,
Oh, the
the boards
shaving
were
cream.
actually supposed to be out with the documentary,
Ah,
but because of all the shipping stuff that everybody's going through, we
Sure.
still haven't gotten them in. So everybody who's ordered them and pre-booked them, you're getting them. They
okay.
just-
Yeah.
Take some
The
time.
day they were-
Sitting on a ship on San
There-
Pedro.
yeah.
This
yeah,
is a good
it's
collection
so-
to have, bro.
Yeah, it's
dude.
cool,
like,
right?
buy all of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I
For
mean, if
these,
you're,
man.
I
Thank
just
you.
figured,
appreciate that.
I figured doing something like this, like if you're a fan of the video, especially if you're a fan of a certain dude's video part, this is straight from their part. You know,
Yeah.
It's-
yeah.
It's
we thought about
collectors,
doing
yeah.
montages, and it was like that's not cool on a wall. Like one rad image, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
so. We put a lot of thought into like what we are gonna
I
do with
love it.
them.
I love it. And they're all horizontal. which is nice.
Yes.
You know,
That's
for sure.
sick. Yeah, you kept it consistent.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm really impressed at how good it looks from a screen grab.
Yeah, Chris Bywater.
Like,
Chris
Because these are all
Bywater
Say
filmed
no
is the
with
more.
man.
VX.
They're all VX, yeah. Yeah. Actually, a couple of them might be the HVX.
Yeah, this one looks really good.
It does. This one looks good.
Yeah.
Armpit hair really is accentuated.
Yeah,
Well, the thing
very
is,
detailed.
There's a lot of detail.
It's because some of them are punched in and some of them aren't. Like that was almost the whole screen, so that's why that
Right.
one looks good. Whereas Jason's, we had to punch in just on that one part of
right,
the
right.
screen, so it pixelated a little bit more. But yeah, Chris Bywater, our art director, he kills it.
Dude.
Yeah, he's great.
so good, bro.
Yeah.
So good.
They'll look good in the shitter, dude.
Yeah,
man.
Right
There you
down-
go.
oh, yeah.
Line them up.
Yeah.
Line them up.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, if we had a different show, these would just be budget, bro. Get these out of here. You know what I'm saying? Dude, these are fabulous, man.
Yeah,
great,
thanks.
great collab. I mean, not collab, series.
Yeah.
I like it.
Thank
Yeah,
you, dude.
These are great.
I think I like board. One-offs are great, right? Because it's an individual for like somebody. It kind of relates to them. But I love the a series with everybody involved. Great wall hanger. I just like those.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
Chocolate
So
has
fun.
their Evan Hecox
Mhm.
series that all they all
Yeah.
come together. I love
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
know?
it is cool. Like I've seen a couple of them already with the WWE stuff where people have had all of them, and it does because I hardly ever see them all together in real life either. You know, so
Yeah.
when
These
you
are
do
turning
see
to
them like
collector
that,
series,
it's,
bro.
yeah, no, it's
How many are there? The
cool.
WWE. How many boards are there?
what we've gotten.
we have 6 of them here, and I know you guys have different colors for certain ones.
Yeah, so we have 12 out right now, and then we're gonna drop another few series.
Wow.
And it ends with a 9 club series of Roger,
Oh, yeah.
Justin, and Steezus.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, you guys are the bookends.
The bookends.
To,
I love it.
Still can't
To
wait
the
to see
WWE.
the
Hey,
graphics.
thanks for having
Yeah,
us
they're
involved with it. That
good.
was
Yeah,
really,
man.
really
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
thanks for
Honored.
being part of it.
I love it.
It's always one of those things where I just want to involve as many people as I can, you know. And a lot of times, like collabs with other pros don't really come to fruition. So it's rad, like because you guys could do it, and it's not really part of Girl and Chocolate.
Sure,
we're
yeah,
doing our
sure.
own thing, and
Didn't even have to ask.
nope.
No.
There you go.
Rick and
You
Mike
guys
probably
are
were
good.
like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
Chris
I'm gonna get a
Roberts
knock on my door late at night.
You guys are good. We'll stamp that. Sure.
But it also it's Enjoi. You know, it's like it's
course.
not
It's the
some.
homies.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah, yeah.
homies. It's the homies.
And I just think it's fun.
So
It's-
Yeah.
There's nothing like serious about it. We're not trying to steal writers or anything
No,
crazy.
no,
so
not at all.
And the fact that you're including like not only like one like the 9 club, you're including like Day One and like all these other
Yeah,
people
yeah.
Totally.
too. I love
yeah,
it. Bro.
I think that's.
so sick.
I just at the end of the day, like we're still in it because we're fans of skateboarding.
Totally.
So like I enjoy being able to geek out and do things like that and call Day One and Rodney and Haslam and be like, dudes, like I want to do a board series with you guys, and all of them be down. It's like
Yeah.
it's pretty rad.
It
It's
just
a,
shows
it's a
how
really
like,
cool
tight knit a
feeling.
community as far as skateboarding when you can do something like that. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Especially when it's like boards, because like boards are very segregated amongst your brands.
Totally,
So
totally.
to kind of do that, I mean, obviously Crooked does it as well. They do it in a very tasteful way, but
Yeah.
I think it's fucking rad.
Yeah.
Continue to do it. bro.
And usually it's
Seriously.
just like one person, right? It's like a
Yeah.
guest board or
Totally.
whatever.
Does Rodney Mullen has one of those boards?
Yeah, he's he's gonna be Rowdy Piper.
Do you talk to Rodney a lot, or do you?
Not as much as I'd like,
Okay.
obviously.
Oh,
I mean,
interesting.
Rodney's amazing.
So-
I love.
We gotta- we'd
I
love-
love just listening to him talk.
And that's the thing. I
He's
would
so
love to have him
fascinating.
on the show.
Oh,
He's
please.
fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seriously,
that'd be
make it happen.
awesome.
He's the
Yeah.
guy that you just say hello and then you just
Yeah.
let him go.
Oh yeah.
You know, let him
Yeah.
talk about skateboarding.
Oh
I
yeah.
would love to catch up with Rodney. Shit, man.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you guys go way
yeah,
back.
dude.
Yeah, I went on my first like real U.S. tour with Rodney. Him driving, you
Mhm.
know, wearing that hat,
Yeah. Yeah.
and skating as well. So it was definitely good to see both sides
Oh
of,
yeah.
of you know
Oh yeah.
of the personality
Yep.
of putting on the hat and taking off the hat. yeah, yeah.
Were you on a trip with Chris Branna at all?
Never. That was
with-
before my time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rodney had a crazy ghost story about a haunted house, or no, a
In New
haunted,
York.
a haunted hotel room with Chris Branna on like an old
I think I remember hearing this.
blind/world tour, and it was like Kareem.
Was it in Chicago?
Shiloh. I don't know exactly where it was, but you gotta if Rodney's on the show, ask him about that story because
Yeah.
it's like pretty wild. But I remember Chris Brandon being in it.
Yeah, I remember hearing that story years ago.
Yeah.
Supposedly they were in New York, where Kareem was there. Everyone, like,
So it was New York. Okay.
and I guess the drawers shut or something like that, and he just freaked
Yeah,
out.
they left right away.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Damn.
for some reason, I thought that was in Chicago because we tried to go to that hotel to try to stay there.
Yeah.
Years later.
Huh.
But I think we ended up just doing like a walkthrough. They were very nice and they let us like walk to the hotel room that supposedly happened.
Okay.
Oh.
And we just wanted to check it out. We didn't stay there, but we checked it out.
I mean, a door closing, sure, but like drawers where you actually have to like physically like push them
I mean,
in.
from what I understood, like they left Chris Brandon sleeping and went into the other rooms, and they heard him screaming or something, and went back into the room, and he was still sleeping, and everything, the drawers were open, and like all their shit was like thrown everywhere.
later,
or something.
that we believe right away.
You wouldn't just talk shit to the ghost?
Nah, I don't.
Dude.
If there's ghosts active in there, we are leaving.
Guys do hella budget.
Yeah.
I stayed at a hotel that was supposedly haunted in Chicago, and it had that. I had my own room, and I didn't realize until the last day. I was like, I looked up, like, oh shit, this shit is haunted, and you could just tell that vibe when you
The
go to
energy.
places. Like at first, I was like, this is kind of a weird spot, and I'm like, oh, I just thought in my head, this place is probably haunted,
Yeah.
and then I looked it up. It had all these. There was like some one-legged dude on the 8th floor that was supposedly going around.
Hell yeah.
And I was
Wow.
like, what?
That's amazing.
Louis like, I want a floor. I want a room on the 8th floor.
The pirate? Yeah.
So pirate in Chicago.
Never experiencing it hands on. It's kind of hard to be like, is this shit real? You know what I mean? Because I definitely think there is like some sort of weird energies in certain places that are like that have history and that things have happened.
But like, if it was real, it would be weird if they like made, I don't know, like that was people that was still open to the public to go.
Right.
Like if it wasn't safe, why would they keep it open?
Yeah, but nothing happens to anybody.
Yeah, I know, but that's
They're just scaring the fuck out of
yeah,
you.
they're scaring the fuck out of you.
And nothing happens.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
You get your money
It's
back?
marketing.
Hey, can we watch this clip of Sean Payne actually?
Oh, yeah.
Tray Flip 5-0.
Oh, yeah.
So
Holy
rad.
cow.
At night.
Oh, my God. Dude, fun fact. I ride, well, this part isn't a fun fact, but I ride a 7.5, and it's about, I think, 30.5 length. So it's really short and narrow.
Okay.
Sean rode my board
For this clip.
for his entire Enjoi tenure.
Wow.
Oh,
Like,
what?
he rode a little, he had like, I don't know what size foot. The dude's like 6'7" or something.
Damn.
And he would ride my board, but he would ride it backwards.
Oh,
He would
nice.
skate it off the nose.
Damn.
I used to do that too. Damn, that's fucking
Yeah.
pretty sick.
So
On
can
a
you,
twig.
Can you imagine doing that trick
On a little
on a little tiny
twig.
board?
You still ride
For that
7.5 to this day?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, man.
That flash just fucks me up looking at that.
I
Just let alone
know.
trying that
We had
trick.
we had car lights on it. This is before
Jesus,
generators
yeah.
and all that. Dude. This
Well, you
is-
were actually there for this?
Yeah. This was in Hawaii.
Wow.
Isn't that where he's from?
Yeah,
he
he's
lives-
from Hawaii. Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
What
But
is-
yeah,
super
we pulled the car up and he just started trying like disco night, dude. Just flashes going everywhere. How he could do that, I have no idea. But
Did he have that planned out before he got there? Like, I want to trade for 5.0 a rail, or did he just start flinging shit?
I have no idea.
Dude.
No idea. He was just that good. He is great.
What happened to Sean Payne?
I mean, I don't know. I can't speak for him, but
Yeah.
I think he just moved back to Hawaii, and
So
I heard he was
kinda-
super good at skimboarding.
Ah,
So
skimboarding.
he got really into that. I mean, I don't know if you follow Neil Blender, but he's like
he rips.
super into skimboarding.
Oh, wow.
It
Neil
got me.
Blender.
It got me all charged. I was like,
Wow.
dude, I'm gonna get a skimboard,
That's sick.
Skimboarding's fun,
dude.
actually.
But you slam, and it's like slamming on cement,
Oh,
dude.
you get
Yeah.
got,
It's
dude.
insane.
You just get
insane.
bodied by the wave to the fucking sand.
God, yeah.
Especially
I-
if you're running like full throttle at that thing.
I watched obviously I'm like watching Neil Blender on Instagram and just like, oh, this is the best. I want to do this. So I go, I get a wetsuit, I get a fucking skimboard, go to Santa Cruz. It's cold as hell. Throw my thing down. Bah!
Did it stick?
Yeah,
You did-
dude. Oh my god.
It's-
And it's like
Yeah.
You
it's
gotta
like
get down that
hitting,
real thin ass
Oh,
water.
yeah.
dude. It's like hitting cement. And then I'm like standing there cold with a wetsuit on, not with a surfboard, feeling like the biggest dork. I was just like, it's like kind of trying to brush the wet sand off of me and like, I'm going home now. Just drove straight back home, put it in the closet.
Man, they'll go off those little waves. And
yeah, dude, they look all
incredible.
sick.
Yeah.
Like throw it down, they're just getting it.
Thinking
Like,
you could just get it.
yeah,
and do
I
it
was like,
that.
dude, I could skate, I could do this.
Right,
like,
right.
and they're just like, wow, like just right in the sand.
It's hard. I skimboarded one time, man. I was sore for like 3 weeks after. It's
Dude,
fucking
It takes some getting used
gnarly.
to, bro. You can't just think you could just go out there and do that.
Because
shit.
you got to
Heck
run
no,
with this
dude.
fucking thing.
Yeah.
Throw it down in front of you, then
Dude.
run faster to catch it, and
Oh
then
my
jump
God.
on it.
I think
Ah.
like first rip, I like threw it down to see what it would do. I go to grab it, and the fucking thing catches the wave and comes back and gives me double shinners, dude.
Oh, jeez.
Like
This
that-
is like a thin wooden
dude.
It's
Yeah.
solid as fuck, dude.
Bro.
It
Oh
hurts.
yeah, oh yeah. That was the end of my skimboarding, dude.
You
So
hung
props,
you hung the skimboard up.
dude,
Hung it up.
props to Sean Payne, dude, and Neil Blinder, because that shit is hard.
Wow.
So what's next for listen? What's next? But
What is next?
enjoy. God, man.
Any new videos in
15
the works?
years.
yeah,
Bag
yeah.
of
We
suck.
got
Well, they said they were going to come out with something this year you couldn't talk about, right?
can't talk about that, but we have some new shit dropping at the end of this year, which is I guess a couple weeks away.
Couple.
Mhm.
Listen,
If-
we're
if
kinda
that.
getting close.
So we got some shit dropping real soon.
Okay.
Nice.
When we say shit, what do we mean?
Video part. Somebody on the team is dropping a video part.
Nice.
Somebody.
Let's try to guess.
Somebody awesome.
Is somebody turning
yourself,
pro?
Yourself.
Somebody.
You're dropping a video part.
Somebody might be getting a pro model
Oh!
soon. We don't know, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Clark Hassler. He's
back.
He's getting another pro
we
model.
we're working on an AM video as we speak, so that
Amazing.
should be out in the spring.
It's fun. It's fun. Do you enjoy being on the back end, so to speak?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
It must comes with its ups and downs, though, right? Strikes and gutters, right? It's like,
Well,
you ever get sick of it? Maybe I should ask. Like, God damn it! Like, I just can't. Let me just live. I mean, you've been doing it for a long time.
Everybody has those days, but at the end of the day,
Yeah,
no, there's nothing else. I've had a real job.
sure.
I've done other things. Like it's at the end of the day, I'm doing the one thing I love doing, and I get to help people out. And the day it's not about helping everybody else out is when it's done.
That's it.
Like if
Right.
I'm doing it for myself, like there's way chiller jobs to.
Coffee shop?
Yeah, man.
Back to the coffee shop.
I'm just
Another
telling
option.
you, it's a great job, man. Nobody's ever going to the coffee shop like, I fucking can't believe I'm here. Like I hate this place.
They're
They're hyped.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
want their coffee
Yeah.
and they are hyped.
But
It's like-
nowadays it's different, though. I mean, you got the pumps of
Yeah,
vanilla, you got
yeah,
this, you
yeah.
got that. I mean,
Oh,
everybody's
yeah.
making
Back in
their
my
own.
day, it was like just black coffee
Right.
and that was it.
Yeah.
This was
You don't have to
a long
do all
time
this
Not
ago.
all these flavors and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's going
maybe I
on with these
wouldn't like it,
flavors?
man. Maybe
Yeah, a lot of flavors you got to deal with.
Yeah, let me get the mocha frappuccino, Coca-Cola.
Let me get the
what's what-
seasonal
Yeah.
shit. Let me get the eggnog.
Oh.
Fucking, okay.
At 175 degrees.
Okay.
Yeah, pumpkin spice
Yeah.
latte eggnog.
all
Yeah.
that shit.
No, but I mean, to answer your question, I guess like I do kind of just I don't know. I don't find it a job. I find it more of like
feel
just
you.
this rad thing I get to do.
Yeah.
You know, there are days that suck like with anything else, but my version of sucking is probably different than somebody else's version of
sure.
sucking. So I take it in stride, you know.
Yeah.
And because we're passionate about it, sometimes when things do go wrong, it seems like the whole world is ending, but it's really a small thing in a big pond, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to just kind of take it as that, you know.
For
But
sure.
I definitely like, you know, people ordering these boards and they don't come in, and it's like that kind of stuff like bums me out. Like, dang, this dude took the time to take his money or her money to buy our product, and then we can't ship it to them on time. Like that like really was bumming me out. Like, dang it, dude, they went out of their way to buy our product, and we don't
Yeah,
have
but
it
it's
in
like out of your
stock.
control, though, dude.
Yeah.
It's
Totally,
like
totally.
one thing we're all in the same boat. No pun
Yeah,
intended.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
everybody's shit is in the same boat.
No, it literally is.
Literally.
Like in the San Pedro Harbor. It literally is.
Yeah.
But so that kind of stuff is like those things suck, you know, but but like I said, like having 3 new AMs and we're working on a video, like that kind of shit is like yeah, like I'm gonna call Cole up right now. We're gonna talk about this Thrasher thing. Like this is gonna be awesome, you know. And it's like the balance, you know, and it's always the balance, and and that's what you fall down and you pick your board up and you try again, you know, and
that's all about.
That's why we are special and we do what we do and we love doing it, you know. So, man, just no more dark tricks, all right? Just stop doing that.
You know what?
I don't want Jerron hating on me anymore.
Jerron, no more shitting on Louie.
I'm not gonna be shitting on Louie anymore. I'm done.
Man, I was gonna talk about like going to Chafee as a young child, like trying to do drawn lines there. Like, like this dude is my favorite. And I always wanted to skate there. And now like
Just
you're dead to me, dude. You're dead to me.
Fuck, I just ruined it.
I'm just shitting on Louie Barletta, bro.
Oh, dude.
This has been great.
Man, and now, listen, I know we've kept you longer than
I
you
know,
should.
Jesus,
You got Raj swindled you in here to.
Dude.
He almost did a B.A. Baracus on you. Like,
He told me
tricked you.
I know. He told me it was gonna be 20 minutes.
Yeah,
How long have this been? Like
stop
2
and
hours?
chat. Yeah, you just stop for a second.
Stop
chat.
for- Stop and chat, yeah.
When I
End of the
chat with
time.
somebody, I'm like, hey, what's up? Blah blah blah. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta work.
It's
I
an
got other things I gotta
extended,
do.
it's extended stop and chat. You know? But
Oh man.
yeah, but you're gonna go on. You're on your way to San Jose,
We
going
could
back
just-
home.
We could have done this really fast. We could have like,
No,
dude,
this
I
is
was
what-
a kid. I got a skateboard for Christmas. I loved it.
We're done. That's it.
Done.
No, but we, anytime you're down here, we gotta grab you, and try to get you in here because everybody loves you, man.
I'm here a lot for the viewers, but I'm always on that side of the camera. Like I don't really. I'm like Raj. I don't like to be on this side.
But you do a great job.
I like hearing the
you do.
stories. I don't like telling the stories.
Yeah.
Listen,
You know?
Your episode drops on Christmas Eve.
What?
Ho ho ho, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Love that.
dude. Perfect. Well, Louie, man, thanks
Yeah.
for stopping and chatting with us. Dude, always welcome back, bro. We love your stories.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe come back for the 30th year of Bag of Suck. I'm sure you guys have like something going on
We'll
for
wheel 'em
that.
in.
Yeah. We'll be like, yo, just
Wheelchair.
30 minutes. Just 30 minutes. That's all we need. No,
man.
come back anytime.
Yeah.
Dude, no, we can't. You're not. These are for you, right?
I mean,
Can we get a set of these? Can
we could get
like?
when they come in? Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
We would love to have a set of these, for, well, we don't really hang boards sideways, but we could figure something out.
We
Spiral
can
board right here.
remodel. I'm down to remodel.
You know what? It wouldn't even take a bunch of remodeling. It would just take a bunch of different holes in the wall, hole patterns.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. You could now rearrange
Yeah.
whatever hole patterns. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Cool.
it.
Too
Done.
easy. Too
That's-
easy.
that's what
Do
I'm
you ever
saying.
think about interior decoration or anything?
Oh, I just did a whole interior decoration on our
Really?
green room,
Really?
Twitch room. back
Okay,
there. Yeah.
okay.
Did you see
There
it?
you go,
Did you?
yeah. I was
We'll
trying,
take you
I was
back
trying
there.
to help you plug that.
Thank you.
That's what I do. So you guys, I do
Nice
this.
little
You look
layout.
out for other people. That's
I
what
do.
it is.
Yeah.
This is a big picture.
That's
Yeah.
right. Follow us on Twitch, the
Yeah.
Nightclub Green Room.
Hey.
There you go. See?
That's our live room
Boom.
out there. We always go back there after show. It's fun. Like, live is a whole thing. I didn't really think I'd like live shit, but when you have the chat there and like they're feeding off of you and they're asking you questions and stuff, they're really controlling the show.
I don't like it at all, dude.
Why?
I'll be like Jerron and just start talking shit or something.
Yeah.
Like I just, it just comes.
happens.
Yeah, Drawn, you gotta chill,
It
dude.
happens.
Yeah.
I gotta watch it. Get myself in trouble.
I just say like and fuck way too much to like do anything live.
No,
You know?
but it's live. Fuck it. It's like, fuck it.
You want to be passionate and have this just all flow out. You know?
Yeah. You can get carried away in there, though.
You can.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
I feel like my sarcasm sometimes just doesn't translate.
I feel like that
sometimes,
as
you know?
well, too.
And then I feel like, dang, does this dude really think I'm a dick? You know, like, because I do gnarly ass DMs all the time to people, like, because they'll ask for crazy shit or ask weird questions, and I like rifle back, like, just
Some weird shit, too.
deep sarcastic cuts, and
Yeah.
like sometimes people don't get it, and I'm like, oh my god, this dude thinks I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't get the obscure 1980s movie reference there, like
But he's probably 13.
yeah.
Yeah, sarcasm is interesting.
Yeah.
It's tough, especially through keyboard. You can't hear tone. You can't hear nothing.
I just use the emojis these days.
Fire,
the kids
hand
do.
emoji.
Yeah. Why not?
That'd be amazing. They respond. They want something crazy, and you're just like hand emoji, fire emoji. They're like, "What does this mean?" I don't know.
I do
There's
that
a
though.
question mark,
Yeah, oh
like-
yeah. Like on the Enjoi one, when somebody's like, "Will you sponsor me?" and I'll do the like happy face emoji where it's like the weird question, like
Oh yeah.
I'll do that, or like I'll do some weird ass emoji, and they're like, "What does this mean?" It's like you're a mermaid, you know? Like
cryptic
they're like,
ass
"What?" Yeah, just like if you want to come at me all weird and out of nowhere, I could fire it right back.
Yeah.
Dude.
Wait a minute. Do you really go through the Enjoi Instagram like DMs and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
does anybody else do that with you, or are you just kind of taking care of that? Because I feel like that could
It's
be
like
a lot.
full-time job right
Oh
there.
my god,
We-
it is, dude.
Yeah.
It's insane.
We
No joke.
almost can't even touch our 9 Club DMs. 'Cause
Yeah,
it just,
yeah.
It turns into this huge snowball that you can't stop.
Yeah. I mainly do it to make sure everything's on an even keel.
Okay.
I'll check it for if my order didn't go through, like blah blah, like just grown up
Okay.
shit. Not
Right.
to like, just like hi, enjoy, hi. Like I'm not doing that. I don't got time to do that.
Hi.
But like
Dude,
you know,
they really do try to do that too. They're like, "Hey, what's
oh
going
yeah,
on?"
totally. But like
Small
when
talk.
people have something going on, like I definitely like have to respond to.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll go through the 9 Club DM if it's like somebody maybe that wants to come on the show and
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like DM or something. I'll like maybe look for in particular stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. But I think we get a lot of them. It's hard to, like I said, it just turns into a snowball
Yeah.
that you can't
Yeah, you
stop. It's you respond to
gotta
10
stay on
people,
it.
they respond to
Yeah.
10 back, then 10 new people, then 10,
Yeah.
It's never
20,
ending.
40.
It's never ending.
Yeah.
No,
But
never.
it's
do you
good.
want to-
But it is good to interact
It is.
for sure.
It's just,
when you can.
it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is that day that you just get to walk away, right? Like at some point, don't you just? Like, it'll be
Oh,
over.
yes.
It'll all be
Yes.
over. I'll unplug, Matrix style.
Seriously.
Damn.
Seriously.
Unplugging is.
We're
It's hard to
stuck.
unplug. We're
stuck.
fucking in this thing. Right
Yeah.
now.
We're
Shit.
stuck.
Yeah. But it is tough because you can't get like an intern to do it. Like who does kids want to hear from? Like us or like some random intern that we hire to like take care of DMs?
No,
Like, it doesn't make sense.
And the thing is, like, typically when it is a fire I have to put out with something, I'll be straight up. I'll be like, "This is Louie Barletta responding to you."
Okay.
You know, like
Yeah.
I don't hide behind. Ooh, this is just Enjoi. You
Yeah.
know, it's like,
Yeah.
yo, dude, you're talking to me. Like, you're at the source. Like, what do you want?
Let's
like,
hear
let's
it.
make it count. Like,
Yeah.
I
so
love that.
I mean, you have to, right? If your brand, you want it, you want it right. You don't want to
For
pay
sure.
somebody just to like put hand emojis on everything and be all cheesy.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
You know.
Louis just like just fire and hand emojis. Throw in a unicorn once in a while.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Do they have a panda? There's panda
There's a
emoji.
panda emoji.
There you
Oh,
go. There you go.
Hand
Yeah.
emoji, fire emoji, panda, unicorn. That's all you need to respond.
Panda
You want a job?
I'll easily do that. I'll copy and paste every DM that you guys get.
Oh man.
Bro, Louie, always a
Yeah.
pleasure, my man. Dude,
Thank you,
you're doing
dude.
great things over there.
Thank
Keep
you.
doing
Hell
what
yeah,
you're doing.
continue
We're
that.
all fans. Can't
Yep.
wait for the bookend of the
Nine Club.
WWE
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Enjoy
Yeah.
9 Club stuff.
Coming
We got
soon.
all the arts.
It's all finalized.
sampled so far, so we're
Perfect.
almost there.
Nice.
Almost
So this
there.
is running through the end of this year till next year as well.
it'll be in
Okay.
middle of next year. It'll
It'll be that long.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Wow.
you guys will be seeing the boards summerish,
Summerish.
So we need to
depending
stay in
dep-
business.
depending on shipping issues, but
Hopefully it's
It's
all
looking like
figured out.
summerish.
Great. Thank you again for including
Thank
us.
you, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
please,
amazing.
definitely.
thank you guys.
Appreciate
I was really stoked. It's
Yeah.
always one of those things where, like anything, you ask somebody, "You want to be part of what we're doing?" and you're always scared they're going to say no.
I know.
you
Yeah.
know. It's like a weird, like, I'm a grown ass man. I can handle rejection, but I can't. You know, like, I want everybody to be down with us.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing you hit up Raj instead of Jerron.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I would have been
Oh,
like,
I didn't know.
I don't know.
Dang.
Let me run
He's
it
like,
by
what
the
the
team.
He would have just responded with like a hand emoji. or
And then
What
never
does
fire.
this
respond
mean?
again.
What does this fire thing mean?
Louie,
my
thank
God.
you for
Yeah,
everything you
dude.
do, my
Oh,
man.
well, thanks you guys. This is always hard for me to do.
Bro.
So
We will see you.
Killed it.
You killed it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Thank
see you
you.
soon. We'll see you
Thanks,
soon.
guys.
Louie Barletta, everybody. Huh?
Yeah.